Oh yeah, you didn't see my title card yet, have you?
I just saw the guess.
Oh, I see. I see.
Okay, there we go with the title card.
Oh yeah, this reminds me. With the RPG I'm working on, I was trying to think of a way to get Isaiah around the city. And so I was like, oh, easy, taxis. And I was like, who does like taxi services though? You want to be the taxi driver?
Sure.
Fantastic. I'll keep this in mind. Please wait at least 8 to the end of your life for me to figure out how to make an RPG. I've written it out, I just don't know how to code it. And I want it to be done well, you know?
Yeah. RPG Maker 2001, we meet again.
No, I was thinking about making it 3D, but if I could also do it like isometric-y, with kind of like the Trails in the Sky, like 2D, 3D kind of thing, I might do that too.
Ooh. Better just go like green scale fucking like Return to the Obra Dinn.
I might do something. I at least have like rough sketches I've done of like all the main characters. Several monster designs. My favorite one being a Taken called a Coveter. Imagine a slime made of hands.
Ugh.
Yeah, and they're all wrapped around a mirror.
See.
But I'm happy with all their designs. I'm happy with all the weapons they use. The main character, Isaiah, the fact that the main character uses a cane is great because, one, I've never seen an RPG where the main character uses the cane. Two, I've watched Lupin on Netflix 6 times. I am using cane fighting.
Which Lupin? The live action one?
Yeah, the live action French one.
Nice.
Yeah. Like when he disarms 2 people with a cane and pins one guy up with the fucking tip of it. Yeah, that's great. That's exactly what I want Isaiah to do.
They actually just started Lupin the Third Part 6 of the anime just ended a little while ago, and they just started like a spin-off one. It's like I think they called it Lupin Zero. It's like fucking Muppet Babies Lupin. they're young. It's like the Adventures of Young Lupin and Jigen.
Oh, that's.
I haven't gotten to check it. Yeah, I haven't gotten to check it out yet, but it sounds awesome. Oh, here I will send you a headshot.
Oh
There
no,
we
rabbits! Oh no, rabbits streaming again. Twitch whizzed on electric fence earlier today. Thankfully, things are somewhat functional now. Fuck yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, the servers went down for a little while.
Oh well, thank God I was able to catch past that.
Yeah, they everybody who was streaming, their stream crashed and they couldn't like log back in, and a bunch of people thought, "Did I just get banned?"
Oh, I would have been like, oh, well, the entire site got bought out and shut down. All right, let's grab the classifieds. I still got a decently strong back. I could work back at the warehouse.
Looks like we're streaming on Daily Motion, lads.
Oi, let's get going there. A nice goat picture. I would use that. You're going to be wearing an old-timey cabbie hat.
The flat cap with the big button in the middle on top.
Yeah, that's exactly the one with the, what do we call that, taxi tokens?
Sure. I don't know what the button is called.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called.
Yeah, my buddy, the most frequent DM from our tabletop group, the Scottish guy, his wife is an artist, and just on a lark one time decided to draw all of us as like monster prom-sonas, and I ended up as a satyr.
Oh, that's fun though. I like that. That's a good look. Look at you, having hair. Jealous.
I just peed my pants. Jealous.
One of the main places is a jazz club that's been that's a bar. That's where most of the stories and whatnot happen at. There's going to be several references to me and my friends all throughout the game. One of the ones is going to be me at the corner of the bar, just with my head down, just drinking.
Oh, here's the other one. Out of nowhere, one day, she was like, "So I found this in my files from 2 years ago. Thought you might like it."
Fun.
On my way to camp.
Government wants me in camp.
No, different camp.
It's a different one to do.
Yeah, you ever see Stan Lee's take on the DC universe?
I didn't know he did, but that's kind of charming. I like that.
Oh yeah, it's out there. This last week they did a kind of a revival of it, Tales from Earth 6, which is what they designated the take on the DCU that Stan Lee created in the grand multiverse scheme of things. That's Earth 6.
I wouldn't be surprised, because, if Stan Lee's I want to make some DC comics, and he works for Marvel, who's gonna fucking stop him? Stan fucking Lee. If Stan Lee or Jack Kirby's I want to do this, who's gonna stop him?
Literally nobody. They, Jack Kirby built the fall of, the Marvel pantheon of gods into the start of the new gods, and just didn't tell anybody. And that's where the source wall in DC comes from. It's literally the wall dividing DC from Marvel.
Wait, that's what it actually is?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
Yeah, the reason you can't navigate to Apocalypse or New Genesis just through conventional space travel, no matter what kind of ship you have, you cannot fly there through space. You can only travel with a mother box via a boom tube, because it's dimensional travel, because even though all the stories of the New Gods take place in the DC universe, physically they are located in the Marvel universe.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Holy fuck! You just blew my fucking mind. I had no idea about that.
Oh yeah, there's some crazy shit.
Let's see if I can bring up my chat on the other one. Here we go. Let's see if that. Oh, I gotta do some settings on my phone. I only have one monitor, so I have to be clever with this.
Imagine having 3 different media streams open on the PC, the laptop, and the phone. Couldn't be me. Nervous. Dog head collar.
Yeah. The source wall is a pun on the phrase fourth wall. It's almost like old Jack was drunk and dictating to someone. I had no clue about that. That's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, Jack Kirby's a crazy badass.
When last we left us, I was cool.
we were long and skating.
The most menacing thing. Dude, if I still had my roller skates at my size, I would be fucking frightening. I'd be like, swiggity sway, get the fuck out my way. Who just became Twilight Gaming Group? Thank you very much. Alright, check my to-do list. 11 radios out in the world. Return the kid, bouquets, and the money, honey. Find the Moss Man and Moss Rock Gatto. Okay. Smell of the wisp in the swamp somewhere. Collect the sample of its scent for the kid in the monster shack. Okay.
Yeah, he originally pitched the idea of Fourth World and the New Gods while he was working at Marvel. They told him no. So then, when he went to work at DC, he just launched it there. And during the first issue, when they're explaining about their origins, about how at the end of the last universe, the old gods died, he has Easter eggs all throughout the picture, like on the pile of armaments of the dead gods. You can see Thor and Loki's helmets and some other shit.
Damn. About 20 copies of a missing poster are nailed to each tree in a grove of swamp cypress. As everybody's getting the word out, they've been effective, or at least comprehensive. Missing, Tom Chapman, inquire at Largemouth Bass & Sons. Face of a teenage boy is circled in an attached photograph. Portrait of the boy and his elder male relative. He's holding a largemouth bass proportionate to his own height. There's a cylinder poster right beneath it. Cappy Tracy, inquire at Largemouth Bass & Sons. What is going on at Largemouth Bass & Sons? Go there now. Keep going where you're going. Let's keep going where we were going real quick.
Well, that certainly is the Moss Man.
All the items of this table are either made of or covered in moss. Well, if this isn't the Moss Man that kid was talking about, you got a real coincidence here. He doesn't actually look fearsome, but if you're looking for a fight, it might be best to take advantage of surprise. Excuse me. Are you a Moss Man?
Yep, that's me, Clyde Mossman. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, I'm Rabbit Junkins.
Welcome to my humble abode. I ain't get many visitors. Well, except some weird kid I sometimes see peeking around the trees.
Are you an actual Moss Man?
I ain't quite sure I get your meaning. That's my last name, like I said.
Yeah, but are you a human person or some sort of moss swamp creature? ... I get that this is a strange and possibly rude question.
Well, I weren't always this way, but I've been living in the swamp a long time. Just kind of dug in and got comfortable. Moss just sort of grows out of me naturally, instead of hair. I guess it happened so gradual, and I got so accustomed to it, it didn't occur to me to question it.
Whoop, sorry. I didn't mean to give you some kind of philosophical crisis.
No apology necessary, friend. It is something I'm going to be chewing on for a while.
Can I, have some of your moss?
Excuse me? You drop an existential bombshell on me, and now you're asking for part of my body?
I'm not really in top social form today, I guess. That is true. I do need some of that moss, though.
Well, I'll tell you what. Help me solve this puzzle of whether I'm a man or a monster, and I'll give you some moss.
Well, the way I see it, you seem intelligent and can hold a conversation, and haven't tried to murder me for my delicious organ meats.
How do you know they're delicious?
So I figure, what does it really mean to be a human anyway? You may well be less Homo sapien, more, whatever the technical term for moss is. Does that really matter in the grand scheme of things? What's really important is just being a good person, whatever kind of person you are.
Well, that's real.
Even if it's an extremely weird kind of person.
Well, that's real good of you to say, friend. I guess that answers my question.
Great.
Here, let me give you some of my moss, like I promised.
He peels off some of his mustache and hands it to you. Thanks. Say, are you a hobo?
Well, ain't the thing about hobos that they're always on the move. I feel like I'm practically the opposite of a hobo.
I know a group of hobos have settled down and built themselves a pretty nice camp. I bet you'd be welcome there if you're interested.
Well, now, I do value my solitude, but I certainly couldn't do any harm to visit and see. In fact, I do believe I'm due for a vacation.
You mark the location of the hobo camp on Clyde's map, and he heads off into the swamp with a wave. We are not mossy enough.
The Norwegian vol moss tea was very strange. I couldn't decide if it tasted more like moss or vol, never having tasted either to my knowledge.
Say random noise and leave it there.
Oh, the shadows are as loathsome as ever, Nightmare Emperor.
Absolutely. You're browsing away from the swamp, taking a sniff through your nose trumpet now and then. The swamp smells terrible. I mean, a swamp is literally just standing water and rotting compost of the biome. So it's not like it's news or anything. We wouldn't be surprised if the swamp was at least nominated for world's worst smelling swamp. Oh God in heaven, what is that? Something smells like a rotten egg made with a tire fire, and the egg of a tire fire laid also in rotten. Squinting through the tears, see a patch of brown air hovering by. That must be the smell of the wisp that kid was looking for.
God in Himmel.
Holding both your nose and your breath, you run up and snatch at the wisp fork and fly away, collecting a clump of air so foul it sticks to your hand. Fortunately, you got an empty jar you can scrape that off into. God! Thank you for the 10,000 bits, probate. I posit that hobo is more of a general term for a large group of various peoples. The type that move around is commonly known as a drifter or vagabond. A hobo that remains in one general area may be called a vagrant or bum. Huh. That's true.
Probate out here elucidating on the nature of hobosity. I believe the textbook definition of a hobo is one who roams from place to place without permanent, residence or occupation. Just kind of, ride the rails, work here and there. Nuts to this swamp. Look, my best glad rags are turning into actual rags. These stockings are silk.
Well, I guess now they're silk.
Oh, ha ha. They're about as funny as a rubber crutch.
Come on, if we keep moving, we'll be done here sooner.
Nothing doing. I ain't moving from this spot till I got a proper set of pin covers.
She drops a nickel into a nearby payphone and talks into it urgently for a minute. How on earth did you find a payphone in the middle of a swamp?
I phoned my pop. He's sending along a pair of his old fishing waders.
I know what I asked you. Before long, a delivery boy arrives with the waders and hands them over to Molly with a tip of his cap. Very fashionable. You'll knock him dead at the dance hall.
Laugh it up, Buster. If anyone I know gets a peep on me wearing these, you're the one I'm gonna knock dead, savvy?
She's got more HP now. Moonshiner's cabin. You briefly lose track of where you're going, because all these big wet trees look the same. You stumble across a ramshackle dwelling bearing the unmistakable aroma of illicit distillation. Sure, let's check that out. Wow, we were a long way away.
I got a polished cypress knee from the swamps of Louisiana, not 2 feet to my right.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a chaotic mess of animal tracks leading in all directions. It's a ramshackle cabin, or maybe a ram cabin shack.
Getting away with his ill-gotten booty, or ill-bootin' Gotti.
You draw cards until you beat all the hands that were left on the table, then you collect your winnings. It's only polite. If a tread powder this tire identifies it as a Lincoln, which sounds like an impressive piece of deduction, but honestly, if a top hat and beard were a dead giveaway. There's nothing in this Jaro. Fuck you. You identify several sets of tracks leading away from the cabin. Hey, one of them matches the tread pattern of that spare tire you found. Follow the tire tracks. You follow the tire tracks until you lose track of them in the water near a partially submerged cave. Let's check out that cave. This is referring to a deeper water that's way over to the right. Disobey. Yes!
That would have been a great place to put a funny game over screen. You just get eaten by a giant catfish monster.
No, it was Gatorman campsites. Maybe that's the one who kidnapped Charles came that way? It's never Gatorman camp, alright? There's 4 more wrenches here. A 3132 one, a 3364th one, a 127 128th one, and a 255 256 one. Charles was carrying one heck of a toolbox. The wrenches are laid out in the shape of an arrow, pointing toward a nearby hill. On top of the hill, you can see some sort of fort additions, very hammered together out of rusty scrap metal. That's gotta be where the Gatorman took them. You grab all the wrenches and combine them with the other ones he dropped to complete the set. Return the set to Charles when you find him. Then this tree with a big hole in it. No.
Stop that.
This Ford truck's been fitted with Lincoln tires. That's a little ominous.
Oh God.
A couple of shady-looking characters furtively skulking in this cave. Oh, I see. That's why you're skulking. Alright. Hi?
Hi. Hello.
Where are you guys?
We're the Schlitz brothers. I'm Clem, and shut up, Clem. You might be a proey. Oh, I ain't Clem, and I ain't Jarvis.
Relax, guys. I'm not a prohibition agent. I'm just passing through. My name's Rabbit.
Whew. Well, that's a relief. Sure is. Good to meet you, Rabbit.
What are you two doing in this weird cave?
Got ourselves in a right predicament, is what we done.
We gotta fight drug gators soon. What happened?
It's Florida all over again. Well, me and Jarvis been brewing up homemade hooch to sell and stashing it in the back of this here cave. But we got wind that the proeys was on our tail, so we figured we'd better cheese it. With the old 23 skidoo, you know? Come to find a pack of them mean lizard varmints got into the hooch and they won't give it back. We was thinking we'd just take the loss and blow, but we hit another snag.
What kind of snag?
I went and locked the keys in the truck. Still don't get why you'd go and do a fool thing like that for. I told you, it ain't like I went and did it on purpose or nothing.
I'll see what I can do. You probably do leave a door open out a coat hanger. In fact, I do! Get the car unlocked, but your coat hanger gets ruined in the process. Shucks. Oh, we unlocked that. These gatormen have gotten into the Schlitz Brothers stash of hooch. They're popping the bottle caps off their teeth, guzzling down the contents. They're surely having too much of a good time to take notice of you. They growl at you menacingly, plainly too sozzled to just jump up and attack you. On the other hand, if you get too near their booze, that could change in an instant. Offer to mix them some drinks. Say, are you guys just drinking that stuff straight?
Drink booze. So?
Well, cocktailing isn't my specific wheelhouse, but I know a couple recipes. I can make you up some drinks that would go down smoother than the pure ethanol you're drinking now.
Tastes good? Yes. Mixed drinks.
Great. I think I have the ingredients here for what I call a Mickey Finn I'm sure you'll enjoy. A dash of bitters, a splash of orange juice, and a light dusting of soporific toadstool spores later, the gatormen are snoring loudly on the floor. Would you mind if... Hi, would you guys like mixing your whiskey with Ambien?
Oh, Shantae.
Oh, Shantae. There we go. Let's get your hooch, boys. I know of the gators. You can get your hooch, at least what's left of it. You hand over the case you picked up.
Well, heck, that's great news. Thanks, fella. We'll get to loading the truck in a jiffy.
I unlocked your truck. I got your truck unlocked for you.
Well, dang. That's a load off of my mind. Thanks, pal. I'm driving this time. Yeah, that's fair.
Looks like you guys are good to go.
Sure does. Thanks a million, fella. You really saved our bacon. And how? We ain't got much to offer you by way of rewards, but feel free to grab a crate of hooch as a thank you.
Crate of whiskey. You only got one. If you got a bad case of sobriety, the only cure is a good case of whiskey. Thanks. They quickly load the rest of the hooch into the back of the truck and drive away. Unfortunately, you got to pay attention to how they get the truck through that weird tree hole. Oh well, maybe next time. Let's see. You see a plume of smoke coming from behind a nearby clump of trees and brush, and as you draw near, the sounds of ragged cackling and giggling are heard. Ooh, could it be a coven of real swamp witches? Sadly, no, but what you do find is possibly even weirder. A gang of scraggy-looking swamp hillbilly vampires taking a ratty old still. Hi. You fellas cooking up a batch of corn?
Nope. Rats.
Ugh.
Of course. Now that you're here, a whole nother recipe comes to mind.
I'm pretty sure you can't actually make booze out of blood. It wouldn't ferment.
Why not? Blood sugar's a real thing.
Yeah, but I'd have to be so diabetic I'd sweat pancake syrup. Look, maybe I can set you up with some more appropriate ingredients. A few mathematical calculations later, you've opened a portal to the fruits and vegetables dimension and retrieved a bushel of custom bright red ears of corn. There you go. Blood corn. I made it by crossbreeding regular sweet corn and blood oranges.
Well, heck. Reckon that solves our problem nicely. Thanks, feller.
Don't mention it. Vampires aren't that bad. The ones that want to kill me, though, they swung first. And that...
Yeah.
And in retaliation, they'll get such a cheesin'.
Evidently, your cheese wizardry extends into the realms of time, space, and produce.
I cannot be stopped at this rate. This kid is messing around with some kind of weird mechanic.
Rabbit Junkins in the cheese-averse of madness.
Open my third cheese eye.
Hi. I saw you made a Chupa Naranja trap. Any luck?
Well, I set the trap near what I assume is his lair. Have to go back and see if I caught anything, though.
Good luck. Don't forget about the wander button on the map screen if you have trouble finding the place again.
I think that's extremely non-diegetic advice.
Sure.
Alright, I guess we gotta go ahead and do that real fast. Alright. It. Despite
that is exactly what a Chupa Naranja is, Darren. We learned last time.
It just eats oranges. Despite anything Limette might have to say about it, you may wander back to the spot where you set the trap for the Chupa Naranja. Peering through the bushes, you discover that your trap has a Z-trap something. Must be a giant toad with a tentacle face covered in boils that might also be the eyes. You have no idea what a Chupa Naranja might look like, but this seems about as likely as anything you were imagining. The presumed Chupa Naranja seems pretty annoyed about being caught in your trap. You can carefully sneak up on the Chupa Naranja, since it's both distracted by the trap but also unable to turn around. You manage to grab it, you take complete unawares. It struggles futilely as you grab it in a headlock and slice off one of its nostrils. The creature rolls in pain and anger. By the time it manages to thrash its way out of the trap, you're already completely the heck out of there. A ring of flesh, perfectly crafted by natural selection to seek out the mightiest of oranges. Hey, I caught that Chupa Naranja you're after. It looked pretty fierce, but that trap did the job.
Wow, that's great. Now we have proof why there aren't any oranges in the swamp.
Sure. Anyway, here's his nostril.
Neat. I'll wear it as a ring.
Okay. Anyway, don't go near that part of the swamp for a while. I was real mad. The kid pulls out a sash, pins a badge on it, hands it to you.
As thanks, here's an official Monster Squad sash and your first Monster Squad badge.
Neat, thanks. Wow, alright. So these kids are scouts. That makes sense to why they're unsupervised in the middle of nowhere where they could die at any second.
Yeah. Like, yes, we may have cut and burned ourselves, but that is how we learned that things were sharp and hot. Hi. Did you meet the fly man? Did you get,
Yeah, I got it. Here.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm gonna put it in this little silver locket and treasure it forever. What's he like? Is this experiment a success?
I've gotta go. The kid takes your sash, pins another badge to it, hands it back to you. Thanks. This kid has a ball cap with a sinister looking triangle on, messing around with an elaborate homemade radio.
Hi. Any luck getting a feather from Barbara Yargra?
You mean from one of her birds, right?
Right, yeah, she doesn't have feathers herself. We established that.
Good, good. Just checking. Here you go.
Wow. Thanks, mister. What was she like?
She's pretty nice, actually. The kid takes your sash, pins another badge to it, hands it back to you. Thank you.
Hi. Did you find the smell of the wisp?
I sure did. Please do not open the jar while I am in the room.
That bad, huh? Wonder if it's gotten stronger since I met it. Well, anyway, thanks for your help.
You hand over your nose trumpet she lent you and the jar of foulness you collected. The kid takes your sash, pins another badge to it, and hands it back to you. Thank you. It turned out you were right. The honey ape is totally a real thing.
Oh my gosh, really? I knew it.
Here's your tracing back in the fingernail you wanted.
Wow. Huh.
Something wrong?
I guess I'm just torn between excitement, vindication, and the fact that this is a much grislier object than I realized it was going to be.
Oh, don't worry about it. Honey ape will be fine. Had 9 more.
I guess that's true. Anyway, thanks for your help. Here's another Monster Squad badge.
The kid takes your sash, pins another badge to it, and hands it back to you. Thanks. I meant the moss man you were talking about.
See? Told you he's real.
Yeah, he's a pretty decent guy, actually. Gave me his mustache. Here.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. The kid happily slaps the mustache to his upper lip.
How do I look?
Mossy.
This is the best day of my life.
The kid takes your sash, pins over patch to it, and hands it back to you. Holy shit, that's awesome!
Wow.
Fuck, that's amazing! Hey, accessory, get the fuck out of here. Give me that.
Now we don't look cool.
We don't look cool, but we've gained so much more.
Yes.
We've gained the power.
Man, now we're less cool and less long.
Oh, man. My power's gone, but you know what? I've gained so much more.
We've got the cat now. We're a fully fledged member.
Boris looks at your sash and nods approvingly. We've unlocked a new cat. Boris's boon. Whenever you get scared, remember that Boris is watching over you. Aw. What a good cat.
All cats are good.
All cats are good.
Except Oreo. She knows what she did.
I don't know what Q-Tip's boon would be. I really think his would be Sleaze armor. How you doing, Q-Tip? Oh. I see. I see. Wow, that's
You just keep on keeping on, little man.
The Gatorman Village. Nice fishing spot. Glowing ooze. I can turn those into nuclear weapons.
You sure can and will.
No one can stop me.
Remember the time Rabbit had the opportunity to make nuclear weapons? Yeah. What did he do? Made nuclear weapons.
He did exactly what you think he was doing.
You ever see Tom Hanks talk about the I think it was like the White House press corps or something. He went to visit and they're all just sitting around bored and it's like, so you guys are here all the time? Yeah. What for? In case of global thermonuclear war. And every year he buys them a new cappuccino maker for their office. Because when he visited, they had this shitty old Mr. Coffee. And he was like, this isn't a political, you know, like a Democrat or a Republican thing. It's just, by God, those men need coffee.
Oh, I got a lot of experience after that. Probate's right. Jesus Christ. Give me that. Another story of a man freezing to death in the sub-zero west. Another conclusion which scenario rejects the premise entirely. I would never go somewhere cold, they write. I would never put myself in that position. I'm fucking broken. 40 HP. Go ahead and go fuck yourselves. Gatorman Mush Muncher.
We have yet to meet the great fairy godmother.
God, you are so right. Bonk. Gatorman Rage Jerk. Terror increases all of its stats by 3 every time it is damaged. Oh, shit. That's frightening. We should kill you first. Oh no. You're the first one to go. I like to think that's just groove. Just,
Cheese man.
Cheeseman. He's gonna munch a mushroom. Gatorman Myershiv intends to heal its most wounded ally for 8 by throwing an astery pastry at it. Oh wait, it's raining. None of this will work. That's right.
You know what rain doesn't prevent? That.
True. Bats!
We're getting socked in the puss by a cheese elemental.
Nasty paste. You would feed this to a dog, though you would throw it at a dog if a dog was clearly a threat. The swamp mushroom. Gatorman hide. Yeah, there's some gator hides of that hunter. These are the hides of a gate or a man.
God damn it.
Teach Gatorman to go about their regular daily routines while you're around. There's a lot here. Alright, investigate. These Gatormen put away the rocks and they're done playing. Is this a ghost? Oh, this is hardly the strangest thing you've seen over the last few days. It's definitely pretty weird. Look Looks like a ghostly man, most obviously his head. But if you can just barely make out his body if you squint, you need to have to touch him, but your hand passes right through. He doesn't respond to any attempt to get his attention, but instead he seems focused on something you can't see to the left of that disgusting fly-covered meat hook. After a few minutes, the novelty sort of wears off, so you go on about your business. That ghost is still staring intently at something. It's odd. Nothing should grow in here. Like magpies and shiny objects, gators are compelled to hold all of Grandfather's items. Grandfather's chair. Grandfather's disgusting bird bath. New show is a great idea. Grandfather's teeth. For Grandfather's mouth. Just sell them, I guess. Just look like Grandfather's bags. You find a bunch of meat stashed in one of the bags. Apparently, creatures have no need of money. You wonder how they can afford the rent on this place. They're gators. They're just gonna kill them. And people aren't gonna do anything. You're gonna be like, yep, that's what gators do.
The last time the tax man tried to come around was not a fun time.
What are you staring at?
Maybe it's something outside, through the wall.
That's what I was thinking. It's just a fishing spot!
Maybe he really likes fishing.
I don't know. I'll come back to that. Fuck this. Gator Village inside.
That is many meat hooks.
It's pretty easy to make this song creepy by placing it in a disturbing context, but they really outdid themselves here. The needle goes up to 10. It's way larger than it looks from the outside. It's absolutely full of sleeping gator men. What the fuck are you looking at? It was said to the left. You're looking at something to the left.
Also, the quote-unquote blood, when you cut into a piece of rare meat, is not actually blood. It's myoglobin. It's muscle juice.
It's so good.
Second only to bone marrow in terms of goodness.
It's fun to munch a crunch a. That.
Bone marrow is just meat jelly. It's great.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Whoops! It's not too late to turn tail and run. Turn their tails into dust.
Oh wow.
I wasn't expecting that. Gatorman Weedlord tends to whip rabbit junkins into with vampiric vines, dealing 10 HP. Shielded. But next time his chair takes damage, it will be ignored. Filthy. Melee targets against this target will inflict 5 poison. Gatorman's rock tube and says to belch around junkins for 9 stench damage or reduce their AP by 1. Fancy.
Okay, she did take care of the shield.
This fight's gonna be a real pain in the ass, I can tell. Hi.
Uh-oh, nothing's working. Better do the thing that always works. The cheese barrage.
Let's see. These guys have far too much. Normal cheese just isn't gonna cut it in this America. No, fire! Fire will always work!
Qui a coupé le fromage? Who cut the cheese? Who cut The cheese. Je répète, qui a coupé le fromage? Non, merci. The old whap stick.
Hi. Okay. Goodbye. Man destroys Gator Man. It's a tale as old as time. We already gave him Gator cheese.
Please laugh.
Please laugh. Please. Resist the urge to pop a paper bag in a room full of sleeping gators.
Challenge, in parentheses, impossible.
Oh, we're gonna deal with you in a fucking minute. Alright. It takes a child to raise a village, whatever. The beast, you're too enthralled with the strange obelisk to notice you. This beast prefers books to strange obelisks. Fascinating. I think Molly can see a ghostly version of you, just like you can see one of her, but you can't otherwise interact. Still just being an asshole, huh?
Huh. Maybe now we can see what the...
I'm gonna deal with you in a minute.
yeah, what the ghost was looking at.
I'm gonna deal with you in a... Why are you here?
I guess she can see you. At least enough to follow you.
Avoid the shadow space is infinite, or at least goes on enough to be very boring. A short and stubby finger of eldritch energy. Still weird. A large and knotty finger of eldritch energy. Change shit. Ah. You don't even know I'm here. Take that, weird beans. Still weird.
A ghostly cheese wizard walks into a alligator sleeping quarters. I don't know how this joke ends yet.
Well, that looks terrifying. Say something.
Something.
Ha ha.
Ha
Wait, I don't sound like that.
I can see everything.
I can see everything? What do you mean?
In the portal.
Huh? Have fun.
In the portal. I can see everything that ever was and everything that will be. Everything that is to be known in our world, in this one, and all the worlds in between.
Oh. He's saying that in the portal you can see everything that was ever was and ever will be. Everything is to be known in the world of this one and all the worlds in between.
Gee, thanks.
I don't think it's safe here.
I worked that out the hard way, asshole. I need to know. I need to know everything.
Sure you don't want to leave? He won't even look at you. The portal commands his entire focus. According to Floaty Man, all worldly knowledge contains a swirling, convulsing star field. Kind of a super terrestrial library. Your eyes bend to the writhing contours of a deep, black, and star-smeared tunnel. Very nervous that you receive a sum of all human and extraterrestrial knowledge. In the tunnel's bright center, you see a field and a cow suckling a puffin. The farmer is watching.
There are not supposed to be cows still.
It's true, we killed them all. Well, I did. Garfield did.
Yeah.
Garfield made damn sure. Anything else in there? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I don't want this. You don't want any part of that. The Floaty Man does not react to your presence. The portal affords him a window into a curious world that commands his complete attention. I don't think that portal contains the sum of all worldly knowledge. I just think it's letting you look at a farm where a cow is nursing a puffin and there's a farmer standing nearby and watching. That's all that's happening. He blinks backwards. So you want to get out of here, maybe?
Can't leave.
That's a shame. I love being able to leave. Can't leave? Why not? Midnight Man.
Midnight Man, yeah.
You can't leave because of the Midnight Man? Like Nyarlathotep? Yes. Oh, I'm happy. You don't want any part of that. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
My friend's still playing his I'm touching every cursed thing ever playthrough.
You're playing with fire, boy.
It's so funny. He's just like, it's so strong, but I feel so bad. I feel like such a filthy, naughty man. I don't like that noise. You moved. You moved.
I'm betting the gators that were staring at it don't like that.
We're looking away now. It's weird. Huh.
Where are you? The better question is, where aren't we?
The beasts are too enthralled by the memory of the strange obelisk to notice you. Take him out. I will try diplomacy, and barring that, I will use my cheese magic.
Take him down, Archimedes.
It was heavier, now it's heavier still. The force of each push exerts energy on the boulder, which is translated into mass. E equals M. See? Glad that's squared away.
Oh.
The rolling stone gathers in mass.
Oh. Bonk.
Hey, Arthur, fuck Sorelli.
Midnight Man.
I bet.
The Boo Boo Baby Man. You tried pointing them at each other, or is that how they were to start with?
No, that one controls the location of the portal. And this one controls...
The little imp man.
Clearly. Oh no, you come back. You're still weird.
Look at him. He dancing. Oh, he's just a little guy.
I'm gonna kick you into there.
Bye. Bye.
Oh, you little fucker. You motherfucker. As soon as I figure out what your bag is, you're gonna get it.
I'm gonna smack you right in the butt, mister.
How'd y'all get here anyway? Oh, there is a glowing obelisk of star stuff, so I touched it. Because that's my job now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought you'd do, you little fucker.
Weird stuff toucher.
And creature's giving you a slip. No sign of it in this world. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Well, we let something from the upside down into our world. It's probably fine to just leave.
He's there. He's right there. He didn't even do any mischief or kill any teenagers. He's right there.
He's just dancing.
I wonder.
If you move the building with him in it.
No. Oh, about your portal, fuckface. Yeah. This sneaky little devil prances about like a jester given free rein at court. This was you, the Midnight Man. Whatever mission is transpiring in this realm, you sense he is the lord of it. Hey, let that man in the portal leave this place.
Ooh.
Is that a yes? Share is something you'll take in exchange for freeing that man.
Yelrishem Laknadatan. Ooh.
Oh, you think this is funny to you?
That's you dead. See raw herm fo and ooh.
I don't know what you want. I'm stuck.
To stag you dub and
I'm done with this bit. I'm done with this right now.
Well, so is he, evidently.
This little fucker. You little fuck. You jackseed shit. Go this way.
Oh, you japester.
You little snarly boy. gators to perceive that bullshit. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Still weird. Oh, you little fucker. Ooh, idea.
The idea, feller.
Yeah, just worship that for a minute. I don't care. Nudge this. Yeah, you get the fuck in there. Yeah, you can't leave because there's a rock there. You idiot. You fool. You dumbass. There's change in the devil's demeanor. Of anti-copying sees perhaps a sobriety, a maturity.
You. I spent so long thinking what I would do to you. Who trapped me in this cage? And as my hungry mind turned over thoughts of disembowelment and exsanguination, I was drawn more and more to the walls of my prison. Why, there is such life here. Consider the growth of the intrepid peat moss, the burble of the cheeky bog water. Your world is quite simply beautiful.
It is.
I never knew there could be beauty such as this. Had I known, my goodness, had I known, I would have lived much differently. I would have truly lived. Thus, I renounce mischief in all its forms. I dedicate my life to the care and cultivation of your glorious fauna. I will become a, how do you say it? Gardenhar.
No, that's not how we say it.
Perhaps what your world needs is a Gardenhar.
Fuck it. Okay, so will he release that man? Well, what did you do to him in the first place?
Mr. Jeffers? Oh, I did not ask for him. He came into my house, started crawling along my web. I promised to show him the secrets of the universe, but made him watch a scene of a cow giving its milk to a puffin.
Well, letting Mr. Jeffers go.
Yes, I think that particular show has gone on long enough. Allow me to bring down the curtain and send him home.
He burps. It's long and very loud, and he looks at you apologetically while he does it. After 3 minutes of sustained noise and eye contact, it's over, and the gateway to his dimension has vanished.
It is done. Now help me move this boulder out of the way, that we might both be free.
Yeah, let's. This is now just a lousy obelisk. The man you saw in faded form, floating in the Shadow Rift, is before you now with flesh and bone. You freed him. His fierce black eyes fix you with a wild glare.
You. What time is it?
Hold on, let me check my uncursed pocket watch. Hold.
What year?
1928.
Right. Okay, then. I've been gone for 26 years. I'm gonna need you to fill me on anything that's happened since 1902.
Sure. You provide a concise history of the last quarter century.
Okay, thanks.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine, thank you. Disappointed to hear the Watchful Eye closed its doors. Time to find a new job, apparently. At least the world always needs reporters.
So who are you?
Nose Jeffers, reporter.
What are you doing out here?
Came out here in 1901 to investigate reports of a strange obelisk in the swamp. It was strange, all right. Took me to a new world where I met the Midnight Man. He promised to show me all knowledge. You understand, for a reporter, that's an impossible offer to resist. Answers to the great mysteries of history. You know, like Neptune. What do we think's going on up there?
I believe it's mostly ice.
That's so. Well, that's good. That's something I know now.
No problem.
But that's not what he showed me. I thought if I stared at that cow and puffin long enough, the answers I sought would reveal themselves to me.
And did they?
No. Maybe if I'd kept at it longer. There was one teat I never got a great look at.
I have to go. Will you be alright?
I'll tell you, after 26 years looking at what I was looking at, there's one thing I need, and that's a drink. And I'm not talking about milk.
Oh, I forgot to tell you about Prohibition.
Damn. Finally pulled the trigger on that, huh?
I do know a place, though. Rabbit's Place. Look it up.
Thanks, friend. I feel comfortable calling you friend at this point.
See you there, maybe.
Oh, and I should give you something for your trouble, huh? Grover Burgess, our old EIC, don't know if he's still around. He liked to put out a special edition on his birthday, August 5th. One we did a few years back, 1900. Really broke the bank. If you can find it, I bet that'd be worth a lot of money now.
Shit. Interesting. Good luck out there. And with that, he departs, wading through the swamp water and out into the world for the first time in over 2 decades. Nice. We did it good.
That ball of flies is still disturbing.
I hate it. Well, fuck all of you. They're king! Gatorman rage jerk. Cute.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Man, by the end of this, you're going to be filled with transplanted blood from vampires and gatormen and fairies and mushroommen. You're just going to be a horrifying cocktail to behold.
Dude, I'm gonna be a homunculus. It's great.
You're going to be like the Super Hulk.
Oh, I love the Super Hulk. That's my favorite anime. Hey, enjoy.
He is, in fact, the evil midnight bomber with bombs at midnight.
Fuck this thing. Let's see. Fuck it, you.
Watch your vision. He's scaring.
Okay. Yes! Gaze long enough to an obelisk, and you will be beaten up by a stranger is the lesson for these gamermen. What are you reading?
I believe he's reading the cornball joke book.
Who are you?
You summoned the Puckwudgies again.
Aw, that's fun. Alright, nuclear weapons. I love you, radiology! Do it again. This is so fun.
My favorite anime is that one, the one with the girl with the big titties.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
I thought there was just the one.
Oh, nay.
Yu Yu Hakusho, that's the one.
There you go. Botan and her giant botons. Nice. How did you get in here?
Same way the bootleggers got into their tree.
True. You're a bad liar. You know what? I never said that I was a good liar. Oh God, what are you gonna do? I don't understand.
He's gonna give you the punchies. I was thinking more specifically of Shizuru, Kuwabara's sister, but Botan was also a heckin' cutie. All her fucking outfits slapped.
Oh yeah, I agree. Can't attack you. There's a bunch of fucking bats in the goddamn way.
Isn't that always the way? You're trying to fight a Puckwudgie and a bunch of interdimensional bats are in the way. Puckwudgie, no! He was just a little guy. And now he is not. Okay.
All right.
Mr. Insecure, I forget why you have a mosquito pet. That's Suck Bloodman, and we raised him from a pup.
We did. He is my wonderful friend. He's perfectly in his brain. He's kind of like the ultimate sustain.
Any joy with those gator hides? Hope you ain't hiding them from me.
I got the hide you needed. John chuckles inappropriately.
Need? Got news for you. Don't need them. You keep them. That was just a test. Wanted to see if I could trust you with the real work. Seems I can. Ready for some real hunting?
What's real hunting?
Truth is, I got no need for 5 gator hides. My ambitions are far bigger. You met Paul. You know he's mute. I'm working to build him a leather tongue.
What do you need for that?
10 gator hides.
I already got those. You hand over the gator hide you collected.
Beautiful. That's beautiful leather. It'll make a beautiful tongue. Look at any animal and tell what sort of tongue its hide will make. You don't believe me, do you? Go on, name any animal.
Whale.
Is that a trick question? I never heard of a whale.
Okay.
That's the tongue sorted. Without something to animate it, it's just a lump of leathered flesh. What I need, mate, what my brother Paul really needs, is the power of speech. So, this next part is going to be much easier to explain if you've ever read The Little Mermaid.
I can get you a mermaid. That's no problem.
No need you to hunt a mermaid, mate. What you might not know is that the fairy tale about the little mermaid who gives up her voice is based on a real-life story of a gator merman, who traded his voice for a bucket of ham. That's what gave Hans Christian Gatorman the idea. I'm sorry, I just had an aneurysm. I tracked that voice down to a fishing hole in the gator village I told you about before. I must have it. Anything for my brother. Family is everything, mate.
I better be going. Back to the Gatorman village. Keep going, we're going. Voice of a gator merman. I think this might be the voice of a Gatorman merman, or at least the voice of a Gatorman merman. You hear a commotion, perhaps a tussle, or a good old-fashioned ruckus nearby. Investigating, you find the several vampires of a Gatorman pinned to the ground and appear to be trying to vampirize them.
It was, in fact, a bit of a do. Ah! Hold still, will you? His neck is all scaly and tough. Can someone bring a drill or a can opener or something?
Hey, leave the Gatorman alone. I don't stand for you vampires going around inflicting your undeadness or disease or whatever it is on innocent people.
I think it's a disease. We aren't undeads. Not like a zombie or a skeleton, anyway. The last necromancer was killed decades ago.
Garfield just sitting on a stump. Hi. Just petting a snake with one thumb. Hey, stop that.
Yeah, don't talk with your mouth full.
I mean, stop biting that guy.
My business. He volunteered. Anyway, I'm finished.
He, what? Really?
Ah, drink blood. Power big.
The Gatorman stands up with a terrible red glow in his eyes.
Drink blood. Kill busybody.
Oh, jeez. Hello. Flap.
If I had a nickel for every time I wandered into a swamp and fought some vampires and also a Gatorman vampire and also a mushroom, I'd have 2 nickels. Which is a lot, but it's still weird that it happened twice.
It's very true. Gonna get rid of a lot of these things in our inventory here. Flap.
Splort.
How you doing?
Oh man, you know what else would have been a good name for our punchy cheeseman?
What was that?
Monterey Jack Johnson.
Oh, his new name will be Monterey Jack Johnson. That's so strong. Yeah, enjoy that.
Moon Knight was so fucking good this last week.
Oh yeah.
Moon Knight and Tigra walk into basically the vampire UN, and he's in his Mr. Knight outfit, the white suit. She's in a fucking awesome looking dress, and when the fight breaks out, he sets off the fire sprinklers, and the head New York vampire guy is like, that was your plan to annoy us? And he's like, I keep telling you people, I'm not a superhero. I'm a priest. And I consecrate this water in the service of Khonshu, the miserable old bastard. Turns into holy water and sets all of them on fire.
In the name of Khonshu, the miserable old bastard.
Yeah. No, this is the actual comic.
You won! You can make a suitcase out of the Gator Man skin. Then you can have a suitcase that catches fire in the daytime to go if you're one that catches fire at night.
But hey.
Well, hey! Condensed swamp gas. Imagine Reader's Digest branched out into the sewer treatment industry.
Burn.
But Gatorman raises a green forepaw in protest.
Accusing hunters. Crimes grievous. Butchering gator. Killing mailmen. Despoiling land. Speak, you. Be accomplice? Or be alligator.
All I can say is I didn't kill that Gator Man mailman.
Words careful. Choice delivered. But believe. Found culprits. Engage them.
What will you do with those men?
Mailman dead. Suspect hunters. Have trial. Find guilty. Consume them.
You let them go, maybe?
Am unaccepting. Do justice. Liquefy them.
You're going to eat them?
Drink them.
Lord. Doesn't sound super great. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna talk to you. Only me again.
Back here. This is suspicious.
Okay, hold on. What happened here?
Got snatched, didn't I? It's funny. Calmer than I thought I'd be. Mailman slaughter's been hanging on my conscience some, and I think I'd been expecting the clap of Johnny Law before too long. But Paul, he wasn't wrapped up in this. It's not fair that he should go down for it too.
Paul and John's eyes widen in anticipation as you pop the lid off the grimy jar. A wisp of breath escapes from the glass prison and wends its way to the bars of the cage, pausing in midair and darting up Paul's nostrils. The Gator Man is far too baffled by this to react. Freshly animated, Paul's liver tongue sets to wagging. Turn to him.
Enough. Enough of obscene murder and asymmetric service to animalistic desire. Each of you practices a violence that is worse than base. It is vicious. It is corrupt. It is wrong. I call an end to all aggression. I call it now. At stake is the project of life itself. Paul, what are you saying?
Then Paul Lever says 3 words so painfully profound they reduce not just his brother but his Gatorman captor to contrite tears. What? Come on, tell me. Don't worry about it. Look, everyone's moving on already. Gushing genuine crocodile tears, the Gatorman detective relaxed the cage to bring both brothers into an embrace.
Paul, the hunting, the killing, all of it. I did it to bring back your voice. In finding me a tongue, you gave away your heart. No longer can I recognize our blood in the ocean of it you have spilled. I call you brother no more.
Focus on the positives. Paul has a leather tongue. At Paul's urging, John tosses his knife in the swamp, in repudiation of violence. The Gator Man is so moved, he tosses his magnifying glass in solidarity. Grab the items where they sink, but be casual about it. Without even looking, you hook both discarded weapons on the tip of your foot and flip them up into your pocket. Detectives use these to investigate tiny crimes.
Wait, I'm sorry. What is deal 5 times your muscle in physical damage eventually?
Eventually? Watch Paul take charge. Paul eloquently negotiates a resolution to the mailman murder. John will go with the Gator Man to face trial, but the death penalty will not be levied against him.
This can't be goodbye, brother. I don't wish it. Know that if I see you again, it will be for the last time. I will use the last of my life to build a ladder to heaven of my own, so that I may protect the dinosaurs from men like you.
Good stuff, everyone.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Alright, that's... You stared in silence for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, then decide to move on. Paul Evers has gained the power of speech. He's almost glowing. Hello, Paul.
It seems our paths are fated to cross.
How did you become mute, Paul?
It would be truer to say that mute became me.
Oh.
But essentially, I lost my tongue in a game of poker.
Well, that's awful.
Strip poker.
How are things between you and your brother?
He may be my blood, but I will not call him brother. Our blood is undone by all that which he has spilled in the causes of violence and vengeances. When next we meet, it will be in that azure empyrean, upon the highest rungs of our respective ladders to heaven.
Not so great, then. What will you do now?
I build a ladder to heaven, which as we speak grows rung by rung.
When will that be done?
I expect not for several weeks.
We trade? Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright. Shada-bing! Skating away!
My good fellow, I may be cringe, but you are mean, and that is worse.
Largemouth Bass and Sons. Find an old medicine show wagon overturned in the swamp. Once the concept long since hazardously dissolved into the local ecosystem, and probably some stuff left. A few damn toiletries and even damper medicaments. Ooh, gale fans. A healthy haul.
State your business.
Hear about the missing children?
Tom and Kathy, yeah, that's a sad song. You'll need to talk to, I guess either Mr. Chapman or Mr. Tracy about that. But I wouldn't let either of them know that you've been speaking to the other. The bosses, they don't talk anymore.
Why don't the bosses speak to one another?
Between you, me, and 3,600 largemouth bass, Mr. Chapman and Tracy haven't been on speaking terms since Mr. Chapman was snubbed at the Academy Awards a few years back.
Jesus.
They tolerate each other only because they both perform a vital function to the business.
Which is?
Mr. Tracy debones the fish and Mr. Chapman rebones them. Only then are the fish ready for sale at market.
Are you saying you take out the fish's bones and put them back in?
It's tradition. For generations, the Chapman has deboned the bass and Tracy rebones them. That unique process is what gives our base its distinctive tang.
Goes on at this place.
At Largemouth Bass and Sons, we fish largemouth bass, and most of us are sons.
Activated charcoal briquettes. Now I can have an activated barbecue.
That's a fine-looking grill. Why the hell doesn't mine look like that?
What do you think happened to the kids?
Guess me.
That's what I just did.
Hell, they ran off. It's life ain't for everyone, and Tom and Kathy, they never had the makings of a largemouth bass deboner or reboner.
Are we going?
Reboner.
Reboner. It's not identifies these waters as a site of historical importance. This pool is the birthplace of the largest mouth Luke, a bass present at the signing of a Declaration of Independence. On August 2nd, 1792, he returned to his home waters to die, but his body was never found.
Deboner, I hardly know her.
His viscous puddle reflects a gloomy face. Talk to the puddle or the man. Puddle. Hello, sir. Can't understand you. It's a puddle. Talk to him. I'm the man. What's the matter with you?
She's left me.
Who left you?
Amphibious truck.
Oh, so not a person.
No, I'm more interested in amphibious trucks.
So what happened with your truck?
Our truck. It's the company truck. We use it to take the fish to market. A couple nights ago, I forgot to fill her up before bed, and I must have really ticked her off because the next morning she was gone. No note, nothing.
Is he asking if his truck is sentient?
It's funny. I wouldn't have thought so, but can't see any other explanation for it running off the way it has.
Crash Cat Games! Thank you very much for raiding with a party of 3. We're playing Shadows over Loathing. Really great game. Have anything to do with it could have anything to do with the missing kids?
Tom and Kathy? You'd have to talk to Mr. Chapman or Mr. Tracy about that.
Maybe they took the truck.
I don't know. Seems like a stretch.
Well, when the children go missing.
Same day as the truck, but I think that's probably a coincidence.
How far could someone have gone in the truck?
The gas left in her couldn't have gone further than 100 miles.
100 miles. Okay.
No, 100. Sorry. 100 is fisherman's lingo. Means 11.
What's this puddle here?
It's the gas I never gave her that night. It's here now in our special place. Waiting for her. Waiting for her to come home.
Is it working?
Obviously, you can see that it is not.
Miss your truck, huh? That's a shame.
She'll be back. She has to come back. She'll run out of gas otherwise, and then where else she could be?
Look at the truck. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I need a minute.
Cat!
Cat!
Yeah, this is some great shit right here.
Oh, holy shit!
Hey, don't look now, but the filament in that overhead bulb looks like a crudely drawn nose.
You know, when you stick figures for graphics, at least spend a lot of time on the writing. This is some grade A shit right here. The writing in this game is so fucking funny. West of Loathing, fucking Shadows over Loathing, Kingdom of Loathing you can play on a browser. The writing's pretty good in that too. It's fucking amazing.
The art book for West of Loathing is great too, because it's a detailed sketch of the doctor lady, and then final version just shows the fucking stick figure. That is the best thing I've ever heard.
I would love to get the art books of these games.
Back there was a mess.
That's okay. I don't mind.
Not messy, it's the mess. as in where we have our meals.
Oh, I thought they would call it a mess in the armed forces.
And is fishing not the armed forces? What do we use to hold the rods, huh?
Your arms.
Clever boy. Where do countries keep their armies? In their sleeveys.
The chum bucket is inscribed. A stranger is just a chum you haven't met yet. Champagne for my real chums, real pain for my sham chums. Chum pain for my real chums, real pain for my chum chums. That one's a little more esoteric. Lo, with the reboning knife of righteousness has a complete bass been forged, the book of cowardice.
Help you with something?
Yeah, what's that back there?
Those are crew quarters.
Wait, you live here?
Where the fish live, we live.
I see.
What lies beyond that door is only for fishermen.
What is it?
Fish.
Can I fish here? Hello there. I wonder, do you ever wish you had a glorious death at sea?
Oh, many a sea creature has tried to give me one, pal, but before they can get their teeth in me, I've reboned them 6 ways to Sontag.
He spits a wad of chewing tobacco. Clear out the door.
Ting! Guy Chapman, Chief Reboning Officer, Largemouth Bass and Sons. You hear about Tom?
I saw the post about the missing children.
Find one child and you'll find the other. My Tom has been lured into the lair of Occam's Gator by that Jezebel of a deboner's daughter. A good and true fisherman led astray by that delinquent sorceress who's never cared a Walt Whitman for what we do here with largemouth bass.
I'm in.
Well, not so fast, Goody Shoes.
Goody shoes?
You haven't heard my terms yet. I don't want you looking for Kathy on Tracy's dime. It's Tom that needs saving, and he needs saving from her. Do that, and there's 200 meat in your pocket. And my mother's fishing rod.
Is it a special fishing rod?
It is, and I'll tell you why. It has never caught a fish.
That sounds worse than a normal fishing rod.
It has never caught a fish. Always catches 2. Don't know how it works. Don't want to know how it works. We just thank Poseidon for the bounty.
Let me think about it.
Thinking. There's no time for thinking, man, while Tom's still missing. We don't live in a puzzle book.
Well, I'll be seeing you. We'll go to the other one.
Damn, Yankee, get back.
You live in New England! Fuck is wrong with you? You sure gets to keep me out for something else in.
Yeah, but it's swamp, New England. Emptied to magnify the misfortune of my stolen daughter.
When did this happen?
3 nights ago. I'm still in shock. I can't even muster the strength to close the safe.
I can do that for you. It's not hard.
Would you?
Sure.
Bless you. Black, tell us about the swamps of New England.
Or England New Game Plus. Though the knife of the boner doth still shape largemouth bass and the world through our action, there are legion who do not believe and would tear down thy work. The Book of Garrett. This grizzled mariner must hate being stuck behind a desk. You're not close enough to read this. I absolutely am. Academy of Fresh and Saltwater Game Fish. Certification or nomination for award. Let me know that Adam Tracy was nominated for an Academy Award of Merit for Outstanding Achievement. Best deboning. Bass. Greetings! As a mariner, do you hate being stuck behind a desk?
Excuse me, I make 6 figures a year behind this desk. And mind your manners, you're addressing Adam Tracy, Chief Deboning Officer of Largemouth Bass and Sons. Are you here about Kathy?
I saw some posted about missing children.
That's right. 3 nights ago, Kathy disappeared along with all her clothes and possessions, contents of that safe there, and the company truck. Oh, and the Chapman kid.
Let's find your daughter.
There's a catch. I'm not talking about the...
Largemouth bass, yeah.
I'm running this operation, all right. Not Chapman. I know he's got a missing boy, too, but you just can't involve a reboner in things like this. They're far too emotional. If you're dealing with me, you keep him out of it. In return, 300 meat and my grandfather's fishing rod.
What's so special about this fishing rod?
What's special about it? It can catch things that your scientists would say are impossible to find in water. How about that?
So it doesn't catch fish?
Yes, fish, but also impossible things.
I like the impossible. I will play both of you against each other and rebuild this entire civilization. Let's go.
Good. Now Peter, our guard by the front gate, was the last to see Occam's gator in the sickening flesh. Peter chased him off our property to a revolting little hamlet, but dared not enter himself. I'll mark it on your map. I'm convinced that's where you'll find Occam's. And inside Occam's, Kathy.
We unlocked the Gatorman hamlet.
Now bring her home, you hear me?
I'll be on my way. Here I go. Now here's the sad side. Old house abandoned long ago to a swamp. Half sunk in the wet and muck that passed in these parts of the roads. Might have been a nice family lived in that house one time. Now you look at it. Shame is all. Keepers creepers. There's a bandit shot dead on the floor, right in the foyer. Must have come here looking for treasure. From the look of it, he wasn't the only one. Oh, the stink of death hangs heavy in this place, alright. Holy gosh, Sid and Broom is littered with bodies. 3 more bandits, the entire defensive line of the Ocean City football team. Obvious what happened. Bandits and football players got sold the same line on a buried treasure by some shifty rumor monger. Both groups came here searching for their fortune, ran into each other, and everyone got shot to pieces. Whoever that double dealer is sold him the tip is now. He better be smiling. Oh, he's here in the kitchen. Also shot. By a bandit and a linebacker, looks like. But he got him too. Poor pathetic soul.
That old chestnut.
Now the bedroom. The finish line. And here's who's made it. Quarterback and the wide receiver. You'd figure they'd been on the same side, but they shot each other in the back simultaneously. What? And there's nothing in here but a single jewelry box and a nightstand. Ain't that funny? All that death for a couple trinkets. Nothing rots a person like greed. Yoink. Hold back tears. Continue where you were going. The guards stop in their tracks and sniffing around suspiciously. They're almost certain to notice if you get any closer. Shane put his option here. Which way do you want to go? And how? Let's beat the shit out of these boys.
That one with the crisscrossed eyes is the navigator.
He is absolutely flummoxed. What are you... Ow, asshole. I want to look at this one. Oh yeah, he is absolutely fresh snookered.
He's got the Weltschmerz, something awful.
There we go. A cheesing upon you. Goodbye.
Well, shit.
Also goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Flap. Have a great night, Strange Liz. And
Wow.
fuck was that?
I think Monterey Jack got struck by lightning.
It's electrifying. Apparently, should have been avoiding you. I am the terror that stalks the swamp. The handle of this fridge is busted. This is gonna be a headache come lunchtime. No dice, and no door opening either. Just imagine the handle wanting to keep you out and keep something in. A magical talking sandwich, maybe. With great effort, you force the door open. Released from his frigid cage, a cold man squirms out into the mud, gasping for air.
My God, are you my savior? One more day trapped in there, and I would have succumbed completely to despair.
Who are you?
I am Fabian, an illustrator of the natural sciences. Arid steppes, glittering bergs of ice. But lately my interests have taken me to these damp lands. I am in my soggy period.
How'd you get in there?
I was traveling to the swamp to sketch the native cypress, only to be caught in a net by these Gatoresque men. At first they allowed me to roam within the confines of this camp, but when I shouted for help at a passing truck, I was put into the refrigerator.
What truck?
Oh, it hurtled through the camp like a bat out of hell. There was a boy and a girl at the wheel, and I called out, "Stop! I am a prisoner! Take me with you!" But they drove on. What makes a person do that?
Where's the truck heading?
North of here, I'm sure of it.
North, huh? And since that driver at Largemouth Bass and Sons is confident the truck could only make it 11 miles at most, if you subtract from 11 this between this camp and the fishery... Siege of deductive euphoria, you do some quick calculation, but your haste come out very wrong. You do it again, not rushing it this time, and produce a promising lead. If you want to leave, the way out is more or less clear.
I do want to leave. That is a good guess. If we ever meet again, it would honor me to paint your portrait. I am an artist, as you know. I cannot paint you right away, as I am in my soggy period, but if I conclude that work, or if you become soggy, well, who knows?
Who knows indeed?
The shadow knows.
Only the shadow knows.
I hope we meet again, and that I am not in the refrigerator when we do.
It's got a combination lock on it. You do not know the combination. A sleeping gatorman, unless he's lying about being asleep. Do not let him lie. Search him. Three numbers to repulsity even display here. You grope the gatorman's pockets. At least you hope those are pockets. You find a scrap of paper. Woo!
Ah, yes, the butt. Nature's pocket.
Don't forget to check your pocket. stats by 3, and I'll do 14. That'll kill him. Math. Who doesn't love a good mathin'?
That guy.
Yeah, exactly. Be hypnotized. Bonk. Swamp Punch. A slab of bone and flesh from the animal too distasteful to even mention, let alone eat. Gatormen are remarkably good at building fires in a couple of inches of water.
This is the last rib witch. The animal it was made from is extinct. Pigs? Think smaller and more legs.
A force, neither hammering upon terrible gator metals. A rack of horrible-looking weapons. Frog and fork. Gatorman sorcerers use these to gig frogs from a distance. You don't know what it means to gig a frog? Don't look it up. Do not look it up. This Gatorman seems less aggressive than is typical for these guys. Hi there.
Greet human, not eat. Greet.
Thanks, I appreciate that. You seem a bit more relaxed than the rest of the gator folk.
Yes, everyone crazy. Don't know reason. Not belong. Leave swamp.
Where will you go?
Don't know. Wander?
Oh, like a hobo?
Hobo? What that?
You see, someone who travels from place to place because they're looking for work or just don't have anywhere specific to be.
Yes. Hobo gator. Earth though. Need weapon. Defend self.
Let's talk about words. Do you know hobo code?
Hobo code? What that?
Oh, right, you wouldn't know any yet. It's like little symbols that hobos used to leave messages for other hobos. Here, I can show you some of the basic ones. You teach them the symbols for safe camp, cops here, and the increasingly rare and exciting pie on windowsill. What would be a good weapon for a gator?
The sharpened Hans Zimmer's cello.
Yes. How about the sharpened Zimmer cello wand?
No thanks. Weapon weak. Need power.
Sure. How about a baseball bat? Alright, you need something stronger than that. I got you. Look, I got you. Nothing says I love you like a gator tooth. How about that? Nope? Okay. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. I'll tell you what.
Do we have any sharpening stones?
I do.
Try throwing one of those on
I
one of the five.
I want to give him the bendy telescope, but we're gonna go ahead and freak it the fuck out. Alright. So first of all, let's go ahead and grab that. Where is it? Where is my bendy thing?
Infuriatingly, I don't think it's under weapons. Oh. Yeah,
There you go.
Miscellany.
Yes. Flame and bendy telescope. Plastic resin, powerful grit, rising powder.
Fustulent brooch.
Professional crotch. I love that. I love that term. There we go. Chunk of lead.
There's the sharpening stones.
Alright. How about that? How about this sharp and hefty flame and bendy telescope?
Yes, good. Weapons strong. Safe now. Thank you, human.
No problem. You know, there's a bunch of hobos collecting the camp outside of Ocean City. They're pretty accepting people. I don't think they'd mind you joining. Plus, it'd be handy to have some muscle around the place.
Sound good. I go.
He waves goodbye and stomps out the door. A terrible rusty metal fridge dangles from the ceiling of this terrible rusty metal hovel. Weird. None of his stuff is even perishable. This is apparently where the Gatormen keep their billions upon billions of swarming bugs.
I don't know what else you were expecting.
What do we have here?
Oh, right. You forgot to re-equip your weapon.
Oh, shit. That's it.
Luckily, you have cheese wizardry.
Flea Orchestra. Flea Orchestra intends to play a demoralizing song, increasing your party stats by 8. Not on my watch. How about that? How about that? Again. Take that, cheese. Slap him away! Get out of here! You reduce the number of bugs in this terror building by, let's say, 338. Extra blood. Some of it is almost certainly yours. The world's smallest violin. If there's one smaller, it's too small for you to have seen it. Excellent.
We happens.
We happens. Exterminate some of these. Oh, these are just more of them. Oh, I thought I could get in that building. Whoopsie poopsie. Whoopsie doodle.
Whoopsie pops.
Spot a shadow orb hovering around, decided to follow it deep in the swamp. That might seem like a bad plan. The old story about people finding the Will-O-Wisp could be lost in the swamp forever, but the Will-O-Wisp is a floating ball of light, and this is the opposite of light. So logically, this is actually a very good plan. Except for I lead you right into a group of technically shadow monsters.
And this boy.
Oh yeah, and also this color. Let's just... Thank you. glob of super alloy. Let's see. This can't take more than 5 damage at a time, which is easy, because this does 5 damage. So you... You again. Whack!
Sad fungusman.
Thank you. There we go. Thank goodness, for goodness to your plan is now improving. QED. This whole truck bit sure feels like much ado about nothing. Ado is a weird word.
It is.
Pull it open. The truck has been at bay for some time. There's nobody inside unless they're very small and hiding. Are they? Small and hiding? No. Search for seats. A newspaper left in the passenger seat is open to the classifieds page. Sure, advertisements for Mr. Rat's Hotel for Working Women and the docks. Take the paper. You don't need it. It's yesterday's news. So return to the seat. The gas tank is located beneath the driver's seat, which has the advantage of lowering the truck's center of gravity. This gas tank is empty, which has the disadvantage of the truck not working. You also notice a glint of metal. A key! Close the door. Eat the engine. You can't eat something just because it's cooked. It's far too large to eat. It's just not possible to eat an engine. It would kill you even to try. You're yourself against the overbearing heat. You enter in the cow and peer through the smoke. Then you find that someone's beating you to it. The engine has already been eaten. Next chance I get, I am eating an engine. Sure.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. Weed lord fetish. A drippy little totem over from Swansea. Fun. Alright, let's see if this opens up anything back. I found the company.
There you are. Truck? Are you trying to say Tracy? Kathy Tracy?
No, but finding a truck may help us find Kathy.
It will? Where is she then?
I don't know yet.
I see. So the truck may help us find her, or it may not.
Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, hold on. No specific lines, but Mr. Rabbit is now the world's leading gunomancer. Alakablam! Oh, shit. I was reading more and more like Kathy ran away from home.
Even if that's true, it doesn't matter. You find her and you bring her back. Here, that young woman has a responsibility to Largemouth Bass and Sons.
I'll be on my way. Is this the mess?
It is. And just on the fish we serve here, I'm waiting for the fuzz to clear.
Alright, I got you.
Okay, here. Okay, the fish we serve here is deboned. That's just the way we like it. I don't want to see you putting new bones in the fish.
I would go on in.
I can't make that promise.
I cannot make that promise. The refrigerator hums a quiet menace. Maybe it's the motor. The only sandwich inside is a sardine salad sandwich in a cardboard box. The box label Adams, do not eat. Well, his name's on it. That's Office Law 101. The sign says, take a bottle of bath oil. Take a bottle of bath oil. Why it's glued to the table? Bottles, create the whole thing. You now notice the reverse of the sign, which reads, if you can. Take the bottles. Huzzah! You break the bottles with glue of a sapphire and thwarp. Take a bath oil. Take it to the speakeasy, I guess.
I don't want to know what kind of cocktails are made with bath oil.
The door is locked, making this room even more disappointing. Let's unlock it. The key fits snugly in the lock, so snugly you can't get it out, in fact, but it does its job nonetheless. The austere being testifies for Tracy family's rigorous asceticism. One must purge the body and mind of all comfort and distraction to achieve the hyper-focus of a bass fisherman. Search the beds. Secret candies? A bass fisherman should not be vulnerable to such temptations. This piece of black licorice-flavored saltwater taffy is bound to either invigorate you or angrify you, depending on how you feel about black licorice. The spearmint-flavored saltwater taffy will help keep you cool. But it's what you need to be good with ranged weapons like spears, assuming you're throwing the spears. Look, there isn't any such thing as bullet men. The Spartan mattresses hold no secrets. 16 teeth. New mouth starter kit. Two fairies skipped the swamp for a while. Navy blue slicker is a sole resident of a coat rack. Search it. Here's trying to reveal a letter in the right pocket. The envelope appears unopened. Take it. Kathy's letter. Letter to Kathy Tracy, addressed only to Dad. The post office will never be able to deliver that. You're not supposed to be in this room. It's better if Adam doesn't see you leave through this door. I see. Better for whom? I found these teeth on the...
There you are. Oh. Oh, yeah, go for it. Back.
Found these teeth on her pillow.
Yes, those are mine.
Do you believe in the Tooth Fairy?
No.
Huh. Read it. The envelope isn't sealed. You slide it open with ease. Dad, all anyone cares about in this family is largemouth bass. Well, I'm sick of it. Ain't I a person? Ain't deserving being cared about too? I'm leaving, Dad. For a place where dreams are possible. You ain't never gonna find me because you don't know where that is. Love, Kathy. Hi to Mom. Okay. Well, that was hardly helpful. He's got to speakeasy and throw this shit over to the bar, dude.
Drop off all this horrible liquid.
I found this case of whiskey, Dan.
Good deal. I'll add this to the menu right away.
I got this case of bass oil.
I don't think people are going to like this very much, but you're the boss.
Indeed I am! Let's see. Tequila. And cola, which is a max 1 AP. Fuck yeah, give me that.
Bass oil adds sleaze armor.
And an olive. Fancy
Tequila
cocktail.
and cola with an olive. Coming right up.
That's a lot of shit, thank you. Hot damn. Do it! You won't! Died. Largest mouth fluke. Bass fish. Large. Huh, some eulogy. Today, a new charter riverboat, the Longfellow, was announced. Most possess significant endowment charter vessel were guaranteed the time of their lives, according to the boat's owner, Mr. Henry Longfellow, who is the younger and longer brother of the poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. At the riverboat's champagne christening on the Chris Dream River, one reporter was heard to joke, "Is there a longest fellow?" To which Longfellow replied somberly, "No, that is a myth." Mary, editor-in-chief Grover Burgess's birthday, the August 5th, 1900 edition of a paper is printed entirely on meat. That's awfully generous of them and explains a fair amount how this place went out of business. You pluck it out of the archives. Today's paper tells of the disappearance of a charter riverboat Longfellow. All passengers and crew are presumed deceased. The riverboat's owner, Henry Longfellow, is quoted as saying, "There are many things that are long, such as boastsome distances, but longest of all is grief." The article is not much help for that. There is a coupon for free meat? Coupon for free meat. The coupon says you can get 50 free meat, but it doesn't say where to redeem it. Could just be any shop? Who would print this?
Were they there before?
They were not. Hold on, are you Tom and Kathy? Tom Chapman and Kathy Tracy? The boy nods slightly. You can see you've put in the work to remember their surnames, and though you may be at a cross purposes, respect must be paid.
Who wants to know?
I've been looking literally everywhere for you.
Really? Lots of times when folks say literally, they're not using it right. When people say it's literally raining on my wedding day, they're not talking about actual rain.
I actually do mean it, though.
Oh. Take a last look. We're on the next bus out.
Your folks back home think you were kidnapped or eaten.
That's so utterly typical. I can't even conceive that someone might not want to live the same small little largemouth bass life that they do. It's not even a life. Not for us, it's not. It's the kind of life we want to lead. Only possible in the city.
What kind of life is that?
We're going to start a business making wigs for judges.
I don't think judges wear wigs in this country.
It's going to be in an international company. That's where the money is. If you know anything about business.
Is that a job?
Is he? Are you?
Don't be rude.
God, I'm sorry, but you gotta. I mean, that's like asking if cobbling is a job.
Is cobbling a job?
No. You're not gonna get me with that again.
Oh, hell. I need to take you back to your parents.
Hell to that. You need to take us back like a bass needs bones. We're not going back, pal. Not ever. Largemouth Bass and Sons is a trap. All we can ever do there is repeat the same old toxic patterns that our fathers did, our grandfathers did. Debone the fish, rebone the fish, debone the fish. What's the point? The mindless life, it's never going to change. No, pal, not for us. Better to die in poverty than to live in a largemouth bass deboner or reboner.
Unfortunately, I was hired to bring you home.
Listen, friend. We're not going back. There's nothing and nobody that can make us.
I'm
What the
afraid
fuck is that?
there is no way out.
Is that the bus?
The lodge.
No, Occam's Gator, you have no power here.
Occam's Gator? That's a real guy?
Occam's Gator is why he's the bane of our lives. Our families' lives. He has haunted us, tortured us before I was even born.
Hi, Siggy. Thanks for the raid. There's a giant gator here. What does he want?
Back.
Did you say back?
Miserable back.
We will be miserable if we go back.
The gator sneers. To your surprise, the beast apparently has no intention of killing or eating the children, but means to return them home to largemouth bass and sons. But why? Why would it care? You want them to be miserable?
Oh, yes. Miserable back.
I don't know what Occam's Gator wants except our whole family to be miserable. I don't know why else he torments us.
Well, what's your problem, Gator?
Misery.
You just want to cause misery.
Bass. Misery.
To largemouth bass and sons specifically. Why exactly?
God.
What, God?
Misery. God.
You know, a God that wants to cause misery to largemouth bass and sons.
Amen.
What's your God's name?
Occam's Gator.
Jesus Christ. You leave these kids alone.
Thank you, but there's no shaking Occam's Gator when he's got his mind set to a thing.
Mind set.
There's gotta be a way we can work this out.
Violence.
Apart from that.
Violence. Misery.
The monster by the Odin's Griefas. I bet you can outthink him. If you doesn't go, you cause more misery to the family. I'm just gonna kick his ass.
Mind set. Hey, very rude. Interrupt.
Oh, hey,
Greetings! Rufus sent me to help.
Hey, Rufus is here. What's up, buddy? There's also a little wizard. Look at him.
He's just a puckwudgie.
He's just standing there.
Yes, we're wearing the ring of nonsense.
Let me just... There you go. You wouldn't mind just... Thank you. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of things we're gonna be doing here. Alright, so...
Use all of the items.
And then you. And then there's also... And down he goes.
Ding!
Dang! And then we're gonna use that on you. There we go. Use that on you. There you go. Ding dong, your stats are gone. Take that, idiot.
Skedaddle, skadoodle, your arms now, noodle.
Flap! Just kind of vibing.
Perfect.
Gold star, you tried.
10 out of 10, Rufus.
Look, it worked in the last game. There weren't enemies that were immune to bleeding back then. I think it's time to lick some batteries. There we go. Let's heal you. Heal you. Heal you. I'll be fine. I'm amazing. So, flap.
Oh, of all the intolerable bugaboos.
Punch him. Slap.
Zeus is pissed.
Suck blood mosquito grows stronger. Occam's gator toenail. Nothing cuts through a philosophical problem like Occam's raider, and nothing cuts through a philosopher like Occam's gator's toenail. Amphibious truck engine. The engine of an amphibious truck is partially adjusted from an oversized gatorman.
Now we can eat it.
Now I can eat it. Check in on Tom and Kathy. He who does misery unto others will also have that misery done unto him, which never was saying if it be Occam's gator senseless and retailing remains of decomposing the swamp goo. Perhaps now the folks at Largemouth Bass and Son will tell stories about you. It's not like you don't deserve it at this point.
I don't know what to say. Nobody's ever done anything like that for me before. Kill a huge gator man, I mean. No, nobody's ever done that for me either. I don't know how I can repay you. Oh, there's money. I forgot about money for a second.
Except the meat, not a ton.
I know it's not much. Oh, but would you want this? Free sample?
Judge's wig.
What does it do?
Judges wear these wigs to keep their hair from losing decay. Tend to max HP, regenerate 3 HP per round.
Enjoy that, but mind you don't combine it with the jury's wig and the executioner's wig. Nobody should have that much power. Hold on just now. Are you still trying to take us back to Largemouth Bass?
No, you go get the bus. I think we've done enough here. No,
Thank you, Father.
Give me my blessing.
Thank you, Father.
Huh?
Oh, you said blessing, so I just assumed. No, it's fine. It's still nice to have your blessing anyway. Thanks. Have a good life, mister. I know we will.
Oh, you... Bye, then. Molly, we've been having a day. An ancient mammoth corporalith. You can almost tell what the mammoth had for breakfast. Ungrateful for the return of its engine.
There's nothing amphibious about this truck.
A screaming vestige of life!
I should not be.
Insert misery, pain.
Noptimus Prime.
You need to see this.
Don't you dare show your face around here. You dithered and now Kathy is lost. I've received a telegram from her and now she's throwing her life away chasing the Judge Wig dreams of youth.
Adam Tracy pours him a letter, his brow sinking into deeper furrows with each line.
Ain't never. Ain't I. My friend, those are the vulgar contractions of Occam's gator. I didn't give Kathy a copy of Jane Eyre to have her contract improperly. No, this letter is an obvious ruse, friend. Occam's clumsy attempt to throw us off the scent.
Occam's gator?
A monstrous gator man, centuries old. 10 feet tall if he's an inch, with scales as blue as the deepest ocean. He has 2 tails as sharp as razors, and he's not afraid to shave you. His appetites are insatiable. He'll strike at night and gobble up our fish, guns, tax returns, whatever. And now, I fear, my Kathy. I don't know what we did to provoke his ire, but that beast has bullied and bothered our business since my grandfather was in toddler pants. I sometimes think the swamp itself has summoned him up to be our tormentor.
Occam's Gator's dead.
I'd like to believe you, but he's died before. One time from a rifle shot to the head, another from TB. He always rises from the ashes like a bird, like that bird.
Phoenix?
No, I think I'm thinking of a duck.
Are you concerned about the future of the business without Kathy? Oh, sorry about your conversation.
I only hope she'll realize the mistake she's made. Her mother always told her, don't throw away your life for a man like I did.
Meaning you?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I wonder. We will suffer the setback, as we've always done. But our plan to rebrand as Largemouth Bass and Sons and Daughter will have to be put on hold. A pity. The name rolls off the tongue, which would be appropriate, because that's how we slide the fish's bones out. Just picture an entire fish's entire skeleton just sliding out its mouth with a slide whistle noise.
I stored your truck's missing engine.
You did what? Why'd you go and do a thing like that?
What's the problem?
You put her heart back in her body. That's a powerful thing. She'll have imprinted on you now. She owes you a life, Dad.
The fuck? Truck owes you a life, Ben. A little bit of its energy is funneled into you. Mystical energy, that is, not gasoline. Is that bad?
If there's one thing a car can't stand, it's to be forced into debt to a no-wheeler. Ever wonder why cars honk? They're angry. That's the sound of them screaming.
I found the truck.
Really? Where? Is she alright? Does she need anything?
It's out of gas and something ate the engine.
Rats. I don't know where I'll find a new engine. I really need that truck back. Left an egg sandwich on the passenger seat, and I'm afraid by now the egg will have hatched.
God. This is so fucking weird.
Too late, friend. Tom's gone. I've received a telegram from him with news that he's in the big city. Thriving as the head of his own business manufacturing wigs for judges.
I'm just looking at my fucking pocket watch. What? He's already set up. It's 5 minutes! It's thriving?
Yep. Yes, it's fast, I know, but judges' wigs are a gold mine, and I can tell you don't have business instincts, or you'd have recognized that right away.
Occam's Gator's dead.
You say that, but I'm not convinced he can actually die. I've seen him sucked into a biplane propeller, only for him to for his ooze to reconstitute itself into an even larger form. As far as I'm concerned, there are two constants in life. Death, specifically Occam's Gator not having one, and taxes. These things we're harangued about every month that sound very boring.
Really, future business about Tom?
Secession is only an issue if I die, would you agree? And that's far from inevitable, especially if I invest in a good helmet.
Well, sorry about your son.
Do you know, I'm actually proud of him. Always thought he was a dreamer. Never realized he had those killer instincts for business. Ah, yeah. He's a good sort. Tom, maybe I've been unfair to him.
I'll be seeing you. We've unlocked this cat! I don't know what you're talking about. Certainly didn't have anything to do with helping Tom Chapman and Kathy Tracy flee from largemouth bass fishing fathers. The cat only chuckles in response. What's your name, girl? The cat points to his collar. Chartaby. Oh, didn't even ask, I guess. Pet this cat. Damn, that's crazy. What's the other one?
Charbitus.
Oh, is it Charbitus or Chartaby? I never know how to pronounce that one. Charibdis?
Potato, tomato.
Hi, cat. When she sees you, the cat leaves your arm and licks your cheek with a vigor and sloppiness of an animal 10 times your size. Well, hey there, girl. What's your name? The cat nods his collar. Scylla, it says. Scylla, huh? What was that big lick for? The cat nods at the other side of a collar, which says, you didn't go against the family. Aw. Ooh, fantastic. You guys are good cats. We are unlocking every cat. Pet every cat. It is important.
Pet every cat, conjure every cheese, wear every hat.
Crash site. Describe a pattern in the sounds. Over here, transition cuts to fixed on for a series of beeps and tones, very like pinch. Why, it's Morse code and distress call. If you listen further, you learn the frog has swallowed a shortwave radio and now suffers intestinal trouble. You locate the frog and relieve him in a manner best left unexplained. You got a robot arm.
Beep boop sad toot.
What the fuck? This is the most diagonal plane you've ever encountered. Seems like you got a kind of problem here?
Ha! You think? Yeah, 3 kinds of problems I got, if you don't count the headache. My plane being stuck ass downward in this swamp is the most obvious one.
Anything I can help with? My name is Rabbit, by the way.
Rhonda Rasmussen, hi. And yeah, if you got some time on your hands, you can bet your buns I can use it.
What happened?
I'm looking to be the first to fly a plane all the way around the swamp in one go, see? Nearly made it, too. First to fly nearly all the way around the swamp. Won't be making any newspaper headlines. Now look at what I got. A plane half buried in the muck, tainted fuel. And even if I get those sorted out, there ain't enough runway here for me to get flying again.
Your plane seems real stuck.
Oh, you noticed, huh?
Yeah, it's sticking up out of the ground there.
Mm-hmm. Right, yep. Yep, it sure is.
The way Rhonda's staring at you starts to make you a little uncomfortable. So how about something else, shall we? What's wrong with your fifth fuel?
When I landed, the fuel tank got full of swamp water, which I don't know how well versed you are in the chemistry of aircraft fuel, but
Not good for it.
not good for it. So I siphoned the tank dry. Figured it wouldn't be that big a deal since I've got a can of backup fuel.
Let me guess, it's full of water too?
Ain't nothing so bad that it can't be a little worse.
Can that be fixed somehow?
Well, technically, yeah. It just needs to have the water distilled out of it. I don't have anything like that kind of equipment, though.
Maybe I can dig something up.
That'd be great. Any basic distillation setup should do the trick. It ain't rocket science, just airplane science. That's a much slower kind of science. Here's the can.
I'll see what I can do. What's involved in building a runway?
With enough tar and macadam.
Yep, macadam.
My God, is that where they grow the macadamias?
You don't want to know.
I could slap down a quick and dirty runway. Dirtier than quick, for certain, but it'd be good enough to get me out of here. I got plenty of tar, but...
You got a barrel of tar anyway.
You know, that's a funny story. But anyway, I need a load of macadam to go with it.
Well, what's macadam?
It's like gravel for fuss budgets. For my purposes, I need a load of rocks exactly 3 centimeters across.
That isn't very many rocks.
Each individual rock is 3 centimeters across, not the whole load together.
Oh. I could look for some rocks that size.
Well, that'd be great. Come to think of it, I believe I passed an old quarry on my way down. Didn't get a close look because I was kind of distracted, but I can mark it on your map for you.
Feldman Quarry!
Can't go myself. I need to stay here and guard the tar.
Alright, I'll go take a look. Find an old medicine show wagon overturned in the swamp. Most of its content, as long as it's hazardly dissolved into the ecosystem, there's rather some stuff left. Styptic pencil. These are for when you cut yourself shaving, but it's not like you're gonna avoid the warranty if you use it on something other than leg or face or armpit blood. Feldman Quarry, keep out.
Well, too late.
Dump truck sits beneath the chute, waiting for the day of its dump. Quarmatic. No. The code reads X marks a vein of rock candy, or what's that all about?
Also, why is that other rock wearing sunglasses?
What? This is by far the coolest rock you've ever met. You hang out with the rock for a while. It is amazing. Mine it. Pure rock candy. A chunk of the big rock candy mountain.
Well, hot damn.
Worth a small fortune, the right buyer. Units.
Per chunk.
Reload, there you go. Slab rock feeds the machine from the quarry's conveyor belt. Here she goes. Ah. You wanted a metric, there you go. We need 3 centimeters. Yeah, the rock's coming around inside the machine, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I guess you can't just polish something that's already smooth. Shit. The machine blasts a huge blast of dust in the air like a tiny mouth Vesuvius. Shit!
Shit!
Oh, we'll do it this time, I'll tell you.
2 crushes, a pound and polish. Nope.
Nope. We are close, though. Thank God this comes from the rock dimension. Shit.
I mean, we can already evidently access the corn dimension.
Yes! It's so baller what I can do with my magic. I got an idea. All right. This is how I do puzzles. I just really just slap it all until it's fuck. All right. Not what I need.
Slap the ever-loving shit out of it.
Pound. Pound. Pound.
You have to slap us.
Yow! Okay. Hold on. Do it again. Hold on. Hold on. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. So close! Alright.
Oh!
Whoa! Woo! Really? Don't even know who this truck belongs to. It's my truck. You're just gonna steal it? You know it's a crime, right? I'll bring it back. Well, you promise? Yes, I promise. Okay then, as long as you promise. Come on, let's go.
It's like, don't you know? I work at this quarry. The narrator's like, oh, not again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I got your macadam, madam.
Say, those are some good-looking rocks. Nice find. Okay, give me a hand spreading these out and tarring them up.
The TV spends some time setting up a makeshift runway. It's hard, dirty work, but he's dealing with ferries and fishmen and the rest of the bonkers nonsense you've been getting up to.
You know, I wonder if you had gotten it to the right size, but then changed units and dumped it and brought it here, she'd be like, these are Imperial. I can't use these.
Your Imperial rocks just throws them.
Good, good. That'll do nicely. Well, nice is maybe over complimenting it, but it's good enough.
Great. Plane seems real stuck. Maybe we'll just rock away for now. You consider all the possible ways which you might extract this plane from its current state of finality. Beasts of burden, 4 oxen and 1 wagon tongue. Heavy industry. Construction crane. Telekinesis, 7 mysticality. Science, some kind of big magnet, I guess.
Yeah, magnets, bitch.
Faith, 7 piety. Leverage. Oh, you telekinesis. Close your eyes and reach out if you feel it. Then you cause your feelings to magically coalesce to a giant hand made of purity. It easily clicks the plane from the mire, also avoiding being a super dumb, anachronistic pop culture reference. Thanks, feelings.
Gosh.
I got your plane unstuck.
I saw. That's a hell of a trick, I gotta say. I am duly impressed.
Ah, shucks.
Still caked in mud and weeds and all, but I guess that comes with the territory. It's in a real literal sense. Nothing a little elbow grease can't correct, plus maybe a little regular aircraft grease.
You don't have anything new to report to Rhonda, so you both just stare at each other in silence for a moment. But dump truck is back where it belongs, thanks to your integrity and civic mindedness. You find that returning sail has been sticking out of the ground. Giving addition to the arm, it seems like the body is attached. She must have been down there for quite some time. Grab the ring. Cheese ringling. A ringling is like a small version of the ring. This one is made of dried cheese and goes on either your pinky or a cracker. It makes my elemental more powerful. Give the arm a proper burial. Every time you try to dig, the hole immediately fills up with water. You decide to just use a shovel to press the arm down below the surface and call it a day. It's a day.
Well, it's evening.
I see. Alright, well, I guess it's your bag. Well, have fun with whatever that is. I want to help you clean that, but it's not letting me, so
Yeah.
that's your prison. In a clearing, a band of Cub Scouts sing fight songs around a fire. Skellier weighs you down. I don't know which way is which in this damn swamp, he whispers and shows you the compass. Can't find the damn North Star. Been leading these boys in search for 3 days. If they figure me out, pal, it won't be marshmallows they're toasting tomorrow. You remind them that the directions north and west were effectively switched at the turn of the century, and that you ought to be looking for the West Star. He claps you on the shoulder. Got it. Let's see him disrespect me now. He turns and walks face first into a beehive. Oh,
You
yeah,
got,
we gotta distill that gas. That's right.
Yeah. You got tabletoppery tonight?
Find out. Hold on a minute. Only got the one monitor. Yeah, we can keep going for a half hour. It'll be fine.
Okay. I may have to take a right quick break, though. Step out and medicate the cat.
Oh yeah, medicate the cat.
Yeah.
All right, well let's have the kids enjoy this music for a hot minute. Then we'll figure out how the fuck to distill this shit.
Hot damn.
Hot
All right,
damn.
here.
Met that cat. Just a second, kids. I'll be right back with you. All right. I feel the Moonshiner Shack has a method of distilling things. Oh yeah, you're right. The Moonshiner Shack. We can do that real quick. Ah, probate, you're a genius. A rusty old fire-powered still. You'd be sure these aren't meant to be operated indoors. Hey, maybe you could use this thing to fix Rasmussen's fuel. This fire run the still for long to fix the fuel, but not like quality to cause your own death from smoke inhalation. There we go. Probate's a genius. Just wander around and grab some stuff. A geyser of swamp gas erupts nearby with a loud sound and a brownish yellow cloud. Don't bother trying to describe the smell. I'm sure you can imagine for yourself. A large swarm of stink bugs quickly arrive and start zooming around inside the glass cloud. It's unclear if they're attracted by the smell, if they're refilling their stink bags, or what. But when that cloud dissipates, you're probably going to have a lot of unwanted attention. A scented candle might be more appropriate, but a match will have to do. Foof! The gas ignites in a bright green ball of flame, and the stink bugs comet away, doing impressions of very short-lived fireflies. Cool! More sounds. You find some glowing green rocks half submerged in some brackish swamp water. You recognize this petrified St. Elmo's fire. You know it must be done, which is smash the rare natural formation to harvest its resources. I need it more than St. Elmo did. Oh look, there's a big shiny treasure chest in that tussock over there. Let's check it out. Oh no! As you approach the chest, a bunch of gatormen jump out the mud, surrounding you. It was an ambush all along! Throw a haunch of meat at them. You chuck the haunch around meat at the gatormen and start fighting over it immediately. I assume you're planning to sneak away while you're distracted, so I'll just go ahead and say you do that. Yeah, cool. Let us sneak.
Alright, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Oh, I distilled the gas because Probate had a genius idea to use the Moonshiner Sack to distill the gas, and it worked.
See, that's why they pay probate the sinking money.
All of a sudden, you hear Gatorman screaming wildly to your left. What? And then, just suddenly, you hear another Gatorman start screaming to your right. You hear another ringing drum behind you, turn around. Another Gatorman! Oh no! Oh yes, then you hear someone say, ugh, behind you. So you turn around again. There's another Gatorman! You're surrounded. Well, crap. Fight them. Hello.
Stand very still and open.
Hello, my friend. There he is.
He.
Badong. Oh yeah, that'll do her. The rocks at the base of a tentacle bring to mind a certain cylinder. Ah, the cylinder again. I got your fuel cleaned up. Are you there, Spaz? I'll wait for Spaz. Where is he at? The eternal cylinder.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, Jesus. I tried to just disconnect from the call and rejoin, and Discord rebooted itself.
Oh, that's what it was. That's okay.
Yeah. No Shinola?
If there's any in there, I think I got it out.
Let's have a look.
She opens a can, pours a little into a wine glass, and throws around while peering at it closely.
Look at that. No legs at all.
Oh, jeez, did I mess it up? Did I mess it up?
Hang on.
I gotcha.
Straight. There we go. No, that's a good thing. Means you got rid of all the water. Don't see any dirt in here either. Nice work.
I guess you're all set then?
Looks like it. Got my plane, fuel, and runway all sorted out. Thanks a ton. Couldn't have done it without you. You know, you could have a career in aviation if you ever decided to give up. What do you do?
I'd rather not attempt to explain it.
Gotcha. I've had jobs like that. Well, I haven't got any meat on hand to pay you for your time, but here, let me give you a spare flight helmet as a souvenir.
Leather aviator helmet. Mysticality and Moxie. Together. Oh, neat. Thanks.
You earned it, pal. Keep her flying.
Good luck.
And she's gone.
Da 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 da. Like the Rocketeer.
God, I cannot wait for that new Rocketeer show or movie or whatever it is they're working on to come out.
I look so cool. Let's see. They're working on a new Rocketeer movie?
It's a new project. I still haven't heard confirmation if it's a movie or like a Disney Plus mini series or something, but yeah, it's called like The Rocketeer: The Return, and it takes place decades later. The new Rocketeer is like a former Tuskegee Airman.
Dude, that sounds awesome. I like that.
I know, right?
I'd watch that. Fuck.
Yeah. Bats.
Punch. You won! Get back to your Bauhaus album cover, you stupid bats! The old dolphin house. We need another wire coat hanger. We'll find one. The store is padlocked. Reach in! The trio as a whole, and conveniently the whole slightly larger than my hand. Honestly, for what is essentially a horror game, we've had way too few opportunities for you to stick your hand in a suspicious dark hole. You slowly reach that dark hole. It's damp and ominous, and then you find a key. Sorry, my scream wasn't really justified. Got a padlock key.
That particular scream is one of my pet peeves, especially when it's used in like comics, because A and then a bunch of H's, or like arg. There's a bunch of screams, and it's like, yeah, I can buy that. I've heard people make a sound like that. I have never heard somebody in distress go "aye."
Yeah, no, I've never heard it either, honestly. The front door is of Dolphin. The front door is of Dolphin Manor, is unlocked. Apparently, Mr. Dolphin's love of padlocks is related to his basic home security.
Oh God, is it the booster tower puzzle?
Viscount face. Oh, please God, no. Viscount faces the wall. Let's spin the Dolphin family punishment couch.
The get along shirt.
Calpurnia Dolphin died of natural causes. Mopey Dolphin died of natural causes. Hortense Dolphin died of natural causes. Beasley Dolphin died of natural causes. Goldilocks Dolphin died of natural causes. Vansworth Dolphin died of natural causes.
How do the divines get their names? Oh, that's easy, Meryl. They just put all the divine names into a big mitre and, pick one at random, and whatever they get, they're stuck with. But what if they get one they don't like? Well, how else do you think we wound up with 4 divines named Hortensia?
Maybe something's wrong with the tank. Well, here's your problem. There's a key stuck to the float valve hinge flange. Hooray! We flushed it.
That is an advanced toilet. 60 XP.
This bathtub is full of steaming blood! Oh no, wait. The red is just light coming through a stained glass rose hanging in the bathroom window. Doesn't it really explain why the water is still hot, though? You hope, probably in vain, the water has washed off some of the previous owner's fluids. Woo! Oh boy.
Was there a padlock on that bathroom mirror?
Yes.
God, everything in this fucking place.
This key is wet with what you hope is just regular water. Hey, we got 11 radios. A fancy serving cart. It's one of those serving carts used in posh hotels and in posh manor houses, apparently, with a big silver platter covered with a dome-shaped lid, just the right side to hide a severed head or a roast of some kind. You constantly reach out and grip the handle and take a deep breath. Slowly lift the lid, tilting your head to peek underneath. Oh, it's empty. Oh well. Enough fight China to defeat an army. I don't know if you can get past the padlock, and if you're in command of the world's hoity-toityest military.
Left arms! Pinky extend!
It would be awful if they did that and all their knuckles popped. Just. We admitted he's turned most of these dry goods into stale goods. Ooh, can of. Almost nothing escaped the moisture. Almost. Can of fruit cocktail. A variety of chopped fruit floating in syrup. If modern technology produced anything better than this, I don't want to hear about it. I probably won't because hearing aids haven't been invented yet, as far as I know. One of those old fridges that people sometimes got into accidentally and asphyxiated. Oh wait, that's still all fridges these days. Maybe that's why it's padlocked. You got a recovered padlock. The fridge is empty of both expired food and expired hide-and-seekers. You do find a key inexplicably frozen into a block of ice, though. You can't tell if this was done as a prank or by somebody trying to break the habit of fidgeting with their keys. The oven is full of gross, steamy swamp worms. Ugh. In Pepperidge Father's house, there are many drawers. What about the sink?
Life has many drawers, Ed boy.
Got many things. Handful of dirty water. Alright, hold on.
You sassy bitch.
Oh, one of the padlocks. Recovered padlock. What a strange thing to collect. Dire corn holder. A regular corn holder is a tiny vampire that drinks corn cob juice instead of blood. A dire one also drinks blood.
It's like a corn cobble. It's like a corn holder, but dire.
Battery. The basin of the swamp house is predictably completely flooded. You'll need to get a breathing apparatus if you want to go down there. I got it.
We have one of those.
I have one of these. The box contains the exact right amount of air to make it float like this. Nature really is glorious. Maybe IE is the closest onomatopoeia we can come up with. To approximate the Wilhelm. Oh, probably has a good point there. A sunken chest. What terrible secrets might it contain? Ooh! It's a chest full of riches. Possibly cursed riches. Not that a possible curse can stop you from taking them, of course.
Well, shit.
These sadly ruined books all have titles like Solved Mysteries and Exciting Tales of Non-Violent Crime. These dry goods have been forced by circumstance to no longer refer to themselves that way. You can hear
Ooh, fishy swat.
The vicious swat. This creamy, leaky potato soup is only served cold because fishy chefs are traditionally very lazy. It no longer matters whether this machine is hooked up to the water supply or not. So there's a scarf in here, clammy scarf. It's the second wettest scarf you've ever owned. If there is ever any evidence of a scarf being used to strangle someone to death, it's all been thoroughly washed away.
When, in one of Twitter's many recent short-lived policy decisions that they reversed within like 12 hours, when they said you couldn't link to, other fucking social media sites, somebody took that font for the, you wouldn't download a car kind of ads and made one that said, you wouldn't link a Mastodon.
Drop in the frozen key. The next one bath causes the ice to relax, and drops the key with a grateful sigh. We got a cold key. There you go. Recovered padlock. There you go. Come back later. Yep, if I go into a door and I hear fucking music boxes, I'm like, haha, no. The toy box is disappointingly empty. Not even a BB gun or a creepy doll. Maybe the doll's hiding elsewhere. It's nice that there's one empty drawer and one locked drawer. Nearly ghostly sounds coming from inside of it. Cover-looking bed, free of bloodstains or vaguely person-shaped lumps under the blanket. Ooh, shiny. Someone must have traded in a key-shaped tooth. Wardrobe is very important in an old house like this. They have built-in closets to keep skeletons in. You eat the furniture of its contents, not what's your skeletal, unless you count the coat hanger. We got work pants. A shelf full of books about sports, but those are all too boring for me to even tell you what they are. Nothing's hiding underneath the bed, except dust. Yep. There's a little jewelry box in this table. Cheese grater ring. Parmesan missile deals 2 additional damage. This is perfect when people want to accentuate a style without having to make an extra trip to the utensil drawer. 2 gems dragged from the earth of the old world on silver posts mined from the depth of the new. It's like the jewelry equivalent of pizza. A disappointing key. You're hoping this key would be much fancier. The seer chest is locked and easily big enough to hide a skeleton in, or even a whole body. It's a fancy vanity, which appeals to your pedestrian vanity. Radium rouge. The convenient thing about products with radium in them is that they're easy to find in the darkness of a coffin they'll ultimately put you in.
You can't afford not to use it.
It's where we're showing bits of gizmos and bits of gizmos. Amongst all that, you can find what looks like a miniature radio carved from driftwood. A radio small enough to carry? Amazing! Maybe if you listen to it periodically, it'll warn you about any nearby monsters that are actually manifestations of your repressed trauma. Or maybe it'll give you the baseball scores. That's a Silent Hill reference. Build a better radio and the world will beat a path to your door. A better one than this one, I mean.
Oh yeah, you hear creepy, clunky music, box music. You come back with the holy symbols and priests of several different religions.
Figure out what the fuck this is immediately.
That's still got so much of the first Brendan Fraser Mummy movie. There are so many scenes in that are just like, this is one of the greatest scenes in the history of cinema, including when the mummy is advancing on the guy and he just pulls out his necklace of all the different religious symbols and starts praying in every language.
Someone is trying to grow a key tree. Gee, Pop, where do you get all that treasure? The cursed pile of hoard stolen from the ruins of ancient civilization? No, son, nothing like that. Just sound investments in perfectly normal and moral financial markets. Those voices, so eerie. For goodness sake, Agnes, you're obsessed. Obsessive taping things to the back of paintings. Just like your aunt, one-eyed Calpurnia dolphin. You probably die peacefully in your sleep. Just like she did. Those voices, so eerie.
When I go, I want it to be peacefully in my sleep, like my grandfather. Not screaming in terror like the people in his car.
A ghost whisperer. Who stole my golden arm? Then a boy says, "Oh, come on, sis. Don't you ever know any other ghost stories? That's the only one you ever tell." There's a creepy music box inside the drawer. It's a creepy music box, to which is to say it's a music box. Deals your moxie and spooky damage to all combatants. Remember, Ralphie, you mustn't ever open the door to strangers. A boy's voice replies, "Okay, Mom," because it might be a kidnapper or murderer, right? Oh, I'm sure that never happened. It might be a vacuum cleaner salesman, but we already have one. It's the most disappointing house.
My mom's not here. I mean, she's in the shower. It's the oldest latchy kid dodging the book.
Return the slab.
Did we look behind the painting?
Oh, I did. I got a sticky key. 7 days taped to the back of a brown painting makes one sticky.
Ah. It's all sticky.
You don't really understand how this radio works, but it's a safe bet it doesn't work underwater. But if it did, so eerie. Ooh.
Oh, the spooky ghost.
Ooh. No.
I don't know if that's a typo or an intentional play on radio technology. The man in Gauss.
The man in Gauss. The man in Gauss. 4 keys. Woo! 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 Oh, there it is. Nope, it's not that one. No, there's a lock outside. There's 2 things outside I can use. Ah, sweet. Clarence, I'm so grateful that our family has never suffered from supernatural curses, serial murder, demonic corruption, or plague. I agree, dear. We have always been fortunate, and doubtless will remain so. Ooh.
Gauss is in fact a real word. Nightmare Emperor. I just don't think it's the one you were looking for. It has to do with electricity. You were probably looking for gauze, which is A-U-Z-E. But in the context, it was funny.
You hold the radio up to your ear. Oh my, Clarence, why are you laying on the floor on your workbench? You're alright? Were you attacked by a burglar or an axe murderer? Calm down, Agnes, I'm fine. Just practicing changing the oil in our car. Ooh. The cinder blocks are totally waterlogged. Well, that's not good. One of the cinder blocks is getting way too close to the others. You explain personal boundaries to him, form a quick procedure to make it a little less creepy. Old Dolphin never got sick of tires. Effective on this key are all wiggly and loose. 11-1 oil. Some say it's the most powerful tool is a padlock, but it's really more the opposite of a tool, though, because the structure facilitates what you're trying to do. A handsaw. Oh, jeez, is that blood all over the... No, it's just rust. Damn it. The tool chest contains 1 tool and 1 key, which also counts as a tool, albeit a specific one, so 2 tools then.
Toodles.
I'm so happy nothing creepy's ever happened to our house.
Look at it, it's lovely.
You open the cabinet door and examine the stacks of fine bone china. Wait, bone china? Perhaps human bone china? Oh no, the brand mark on the bottom is a pretty well-known company, so probably not. Anyway, you find a really fancy hat. It's entirely possible that this is a gravy boat and you're just using it upside down, but don't let that stop you. There's a veil in here, and beyond the veil, nothing. Another one handy if you ever decide to save money by getting married at the city dump. We have 11 padlocks. We did it. Oh me, oh my, what a fucking disappointing.
That may be the least haunted house I have ever been to.
I care for it not. Let's see. Hi, Pepperidge. We found him. We're both so cool.
So cool.
Hello again, Rabbit. What can I do for you?
I found your father's padlocks.
Thank you so much. You didn't run into my grandmother by any chance, did you?
What? No, was she supposed to be there?
No, that would have been highly unusual if she had been, considering she died more than 30 years ago.
Here's your padlocks.
Marvelous. Once I've reaccustomed myself to standing on level ground, I'll be on my way.
There's a big hobo camp near Ocean City you might be interested in. I can give you directions.
Ah, excellent. I think I will head that way now. Perhaps I'll see you there?
I will be leaving. Whatever you say.
Whatever you say.
Jesus Christ.
I think we can all agree, Desi, that the superior element is candy corn.
Candy corn is the original and best element. It's fine.
As a confection, God, it's dreadful, but as an element of magic, powerful stuff.
He is their king.
Get punched.
There you go, buddy. No. Also no. Yeah, the cards fell just where I wanted them. That's good. Fuck this creature. Let's see. Let's, there you go.
Ollie, no!
I'll fucking kill you! Eh. Hey, Rufus.
Oh, hello again.
Here's your receiver thingy. I hope it got enough clicks and bloops for you.
Thanks. I'll give you a ring when I've finished doing the math.
You also give me a... alright then. Okay. Well, there's that done. How you doing? Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
This is our life now, Chad.
Uh-huh. Don't look at me! Uh-huh. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Perceive me, but don't look at me.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Give me the drugs I crave. Ah yes. Ah yes.
Really? You went through 4 years of cheese college just to build nukes.
It's where I thought the cheese lived. Look, would you rather I went through jazz college to make just like a nuke that when it fell down went wow? Or beep bop boop up beat up bee, big boy war crimes.
Bebop cola, yeah.
Look, I've got 2 more glowy nukes, so I can make 2 more nukes. No. These guys aren't doing enough damage for it to seem like a real fight. You're just sparring with how Gator argument works. Either way, they aren't paying any attention to you. I'll sneak past them. Let me just...
Nuke the whales? You don't really believe that, do you? I don't know. Gotta nuke something.
No, we're... I cock my gun. No, we're doing absolutely legit just whale genocide. I go into the boat. He's fully piped with lead inside. There's even a bathroom part of inside. The small of any indication. My job be much longer than expected. A lot of twists and turns. Clearly, efficient airflow and ventilation systems are not a big priority in Gatorman architecture. You eventually come out in either a garbage processing center or a kitchen. Most of the was scrubbed out of the pipe by your passing. If you want to go back through it, I do want that. This would be the Gatorman's dinner bell. Even if Gatormen bother to cook their meals, they probably don't cook them in an electric stove staying in 18 inches of water. The remains of an awful, awful meal. Little fridges, you know the ones hanging on big rusty chains? The chain wasn't attached very well. The whole thing comes loose. You got an item. Refrigerator on a chain. Neither the refrigerator nor the chain is in very good shape, but you're probably not going to find a better version of this very specific combination. Just a second.
It's like a bigger, badder version of everyone's favorite, you know, tug weapon. Brick with, like, the 3 holes through it with a chain hanging from it.
It's Charles! He's in a cage! There's a cage of Charles in it! Charles!
Shh. They'll hear you.
Oh, right.
Boy, am I glad to see you, kid. Thought I was a goner. You're the adventuresome type and all. You know how to pick a lock.
Only with an appropriately shaped key.
I have to get it off their leader, then. I think his room's down on the other end of the hall.
Okay, I'll be right back. There's a bunch of Gatormen. Wait, what's the effective noun for Gatormen? A cruelty? A depravity? A butthole? Anyway, there's a bunch of Gatormen seem more concerned with the possibility of someone breaking in their front door than sneaking in through their kitchen. But we'll sneak attack him then. We stealthily creep up behind one of the Gatormen and knock him off a quick strike in the back of his head. The other 2 seem shocked by this display of poor sportsmanship. Ha! Oh, what are you? Oh, I hate him. I forgot how much I hated him.
He is the shiitake.
The last shiitake. Hi.
Give me one of them skinny mushrooms. The shit takers.
You mean the, shiitakes? Let's see, this does 29. Okay. So, whomstever I mark for death with this will be absolutely great. Okay, so...
Molly is not dead, but she's outside. Whenever you, like, do a sneaky thing or, like, worm your way through a little passage into a building, it tends to leave your followers outside.
Oh,
Could
yeah.
have brought her with us.
If you're worried if she's dead, no, she's not dead.
Yeah. If we just barged our way in through the front door, she could have come with us.
I would have hiked up my pants and showed them really what's for. There we are. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I hope you enjoy that fire, Steven. Goodbye. Your collective noun could be an unconsciousness. A forge. We were hammering on terrible gator metals. Alright, never mind. The shoebox is waterlogged, a real surfeit of nouns. You have any shoes in it? There are big ones. The box disintegrates, widens your gate. Name for rusty chain. You're not sure how long this chain is because you're not sure how tight you're supposed to pull a chain, and you measure it, and also because you don't really care. Fish. Yes!
Eventually, we're going to have enough wet cigarettes for a pack. And then we'll be laughing.
The barrel says chloroform, and so does the smell leaking out of it. Woof. I see you're going shore, and sure, filling the place with chloroform fumes knock out all the guards, but it also knock you out. And the water you're staying in is almost knee deep. You can double check your to-do list if you want, but I'm sure it doesn't have drown scheduled for today. Oh yeah.
Do we have a gas mask?
You fucking genius. That's how it goes. I have a judge's wig.
I thought we had a Cola Wars gas mask. Oh, that works too, I guess.
You dump over there chloroform and sort of flap your arms to wave the fumes out into the hall. After a second, you hear a Gatorman say, "Smell funny!" Oomp, and then several loud splashes. Oh, look, he didn't crush his hat when he passed out. Sweet dreams, Gatorman. It doesn't look very comfortable. You think Gatorman's taste and books is as bad as everything else about him? Keeping the rust off your iron fist, don't eat your henchmen, tips for new rulers, spot welding guide for ad hoc fortresses. Yeah, these are all pretty much what you expected. Well, here's one that seems interesting. Bones and how to crack them. Grants a combat skill, crack knuckles, increase your mysticality by 3. Ooh. That's fun. You see most of the really nasty parts, but you do learn a few things about Knuckles you're able to apply in non-torture contexts. Finger flexibility is the key to nuanced spellcasting. There's a slightly more challenging chapter that delves deeper into knuckle physics. You study knuckle anatomy too, you can't think about anything else. When you finish, you crack your knuckles so loudly that the resulting sonic boom disgraces the book. BAM! This hole leads down into a massive underground chamber. This is the real seat of power. You found it, the least comfortable chair in the world.
Bring it back to our room.
Bad up. Ah, damn it, we can't. Climb down.
Property private. Scram.
This is a lot. You know what object it is, but oh wait, it's got blood all over it. It's an altar. It's a weird pedestal. Touch it. Okay. Woo!
I'm serious. Go away.
Whatever this is, it is extremely broken. All these blocks are trying to move in a way that makes sense. They must have just gotten knocked out of alignment. You know the blocks are unrelated to each other until they start moving more satisfying patterns. Assuming your person thinks the smooth circular pattern is more satisfying than jittery, spark-spewing chaos. Surely everybody's that kind of person. This has to be right. The device seems less broken now. Dang it. Oof! Ow! Hey! Oof! Dang it! Good grief, you want to fix it if you know it's going to be so ungrateful. Ziggurat power, you have a blast of a bunch of ancient lasers. Awaken the ancient power concealed in the mitochondria. Sheesh. I can use even more combat items.
My warning. Kill you.
Okay.
This is El Vibrato tech.
Is this some kind of ancient temple guard or something? The shape of a bunch of tightly focused beams of light the science doesn't yet have a name for, but which you could probably assume you don't want touching you. Avoid the beams. Yeah! Oh! Oh, I'm long! Oh! Yeah! Oh!
Everybody do the flop.
Woo! Helicopter legs! I am so fucking cool. I am so fucking cool.
Did we check out what our wide loafers do?
I think I'll find out in a minute. Oh, it killed him. Ah.
You should have specified.
Yeah, you should have specified, I think. There we go. Oh, geez. This thing really did a number on that guy. Cool. Alright, anyway. This is the ultimate disrespect. Waste not gator blood, want not gator blood.
Thematic ichor.
You poke around in the ball till you find something that looks more or less like an old iron key, except kind of blurry. It sizzles and twitches your hand as you pick it up. You've been hitting a lot of cursed objects lately, but this one seems especially dangerous. This has to be the key Charles mentioned. Look at the hulking Goliath at the end of the hall. Doesn't be anything beyond it. Looks like it could squash you in an instant. Let's go back and unlock Charles. Then you go way quickly back to the room where he was being held. No, I want to kick his ass! Don't you make choices for me!
Don't railroad me. I am the one who conducts the choo-choo.
I am the one who makes the thing go good! You absolute little gutter bomb!
Thou horse's ass.
How dare thee!
I shall smote them.
Rabbit, when a game civically removes you from a potential situation like that, you will die. Oh, will I?
Sounds like a challenge to me.
Avoid the beams. Yeah, do it again! Oh yeah, can't stop this. Oh yeah, you want the helicopter leg? Helicopter leg. There you go. Check that out. Oh yeah. Fucking awesome. Lazy seemed to not end well for the Gatorman Chief. Doesn't look like it's gonna end particularly well for you either. You already got the key. You don't need to go toe-to-toe with things whose toes are as big as your head. Okay, I'm gonna do the whole fourth wall thing everyone loves. This is a super hard optional boss fight. Not all bounds. You need to bother to test whether it's possible to win. It is, and I'll show you.
Huh.
Oh, he has 1,000 health. Oh, that's
1,100 health.
oh. It's neato.
Also 13 of every stat.
Well,
Also, we might not have Molly, but we have random hobo reinforcements.
yes we do.
I would hypnotize the fuck out of that man.
Let's just go ahead and just crack our old knuckles here. Gotta really limber it up. Oh yeah. Bring forth my child. Don't mind me. Oh, he's being on fire. Okay, well that changes things. My arrogance is amazing.
You could just use all the AP increasing items and just keep cracking our knuckles and jack our mysticality to the fucking sky.
Yada-dee-doo-doo-doo.
See how much we can chunk him for.
Yada-da-dee. Just watch a master. The master is me. I am the master. You hold the fuck on.
Possibly save 1 AP for hypnotizing him.
Then we... That's you. Oh. Didn't expect this, did you, Mr. Man?
Immune to bleeding, poison, and on fire.
Exotic in this economy. Just weave these things at him. There we go. And then we...
Ow.
You think that would stop me. However, may I lie to you and say, oh, nay, it most definitely will not. Let me just... Uh-huh. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. That's just me just going, yeah. Don't worry. Watch a master. Again, the master is me, just in case you forgot.
Yeah, every time it gets hit, it ups its stats by 1.
It's just...
Just
yeah?
keep...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, our knuckles are gonna be so limber.
Oh, God. You crack your knuckles so good that you're just like, oh, man. Not feeling this right now. There
Yep.
we go. And then just... Whoppa! It's fun. Oh, don't worry, I got more stuff for you. You didn't think I had this? Yep. Oh, but you little thing that do. All right. Okay. All right.
So stupid.
Time to go ahead and lick some batteries. Don't mind me. Oh, yeah. Okay.
We do have some disposable ratchets.
Yeah, this stat's already 1. That's my
I think
next
you can use those on allies also to increase stats.
Nope.
No. Huh.
Yep.
Oh, they're forbidden from healing themselves. That's a bummer.
Just sock him. There you go. Good job. Fun. I got this. Gotcha. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Ah. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is. Oh yeah, this is good. This right here. Oh yeah. Oh, you have physical armor. No, you do not. Fuck you. Let's just go ahead and just let's just go ahead and just oh, I don't know. Just oh boy.
How much does your heal skill heal for?
Enough. Go ahead and slap my little cheese boy for
Continued meat shieldery.
proceeds to eat 80 cheese wheels. There you go. Fuck that. And fuck you.
Oh no, he reduced our stats by 3. Sure would be a shame if I were to crack my knuckles a bunch of times and up my mysticality by 25.
Oh boy. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright.
The fact that you are somehow winning this almost infuriates me.
Whatcha? Finally, a reason to use all of these items. Oh, yeah. That's you. Fantastic. I think that's all I can do for your stat reducing. So now we're at a time gate. Oh, boy. Ah, jeez. Okay.
I wish it need not have happened in my time, said Frodo. Lamau, said Gandalf. Well, it has.
Let's just fucking...
I do believe you've got this in the bag. You crazy son of a bitch. You mad aviator.
I am the engineer. I think it's very appropriate I pick Cheese Wizard of what I'm doing right now. Cheese him, Sam! There we go. And... Alright. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah.
And one to grow on.
There we go. Fantastic. Fantastic. And... Wha-bam! Unbeatable my ass! Unbeatable my ass! They said it couldn't be done!
I seriously would not have bet money on that outcome.
Alakablam! Thank you for the 10,000 bits, probate! I'm angry you dealt with this so well. You won! Wow, I seriously would not have bet money on that outcome. You're pretty sure this isn't actually meant to be a wristwatch, but you're also pretty sure you're not going to encounter anybody who knows that for sure.
He's not even guarding a big-ass treasure chest.
Nope. Let's just... There we go. Woo! My fingers are so limber right now.
Number go up, therefore PP get bigger.
That is a tasty gift. I couldn't let that thing stomp around the fucking swamp. Bad. It's Charles, you had a cage.
There are children in this swamp.
Yes, there are. I'm not letting that fucking happen. Oh, heavens no.
You found the key.
Kind of weird though.
Yeah, I don't like the looks of that at all. I bet dollars to donuts. That's the artifact we're looking for.
Normally, it couldn't possibly be the key to its random Gatorman cage in the middle of nowhere, then, could it?
Well, it might have some kind of key-related powers. Normally, I'd advise against using it, but I don't see any other way out of this mess.
All right, here goes. The key shifts unpleasantly in your hand, buzzing and clicking through a jerky sideshow of shapes, as though searching for the particular slice of a higher dimensional object that will fit this lock. When it finally finds the right one, it jerks forward your hand and twists, and the lock clicks open. Your hand feels numb.
Thanks, Rabbit. Thought for sure my bacon was well and truly fried.
Don't mention it, Charles. Let's just get the heck out of this dump. Let's go.
Rabbit, you found the cursed artifact and brought Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. I don't know what we'd do without him. Thank you so much.
Well, it wasn't nothing, but, you know.
Yeah, I get it. Don't forget to uncurse that thing before you go to bed.
This key seems like it has power to open any lock. It could be extremely useful. Would it really be all that bad if I didn't uncurse it?
Well, I'm not going to drag you into the machine and force you to do it. But yes, I don't actually know what would happen if you don't uncurse it. I assume it would be pretty bad. Look, you uncursed all the other things, right?
Yes.
Great. So go ahead and uncurse this one too, okay? Better safe than sorry.
Alright. Well, my eyes aren't fucked, so we're good.
Oh, wait. Give Charles his wrenches back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And here's your
Thanks again for
yeah, you go.
Oh, yeah. Thanks again for the rescue, Rabbit. That'd have been corned beef hash with a side of eggs if you hadn't shown up.
Ah, it was nothing, Charles. I basically just followed your wrenches. Here's your wrenches back, by the way.
Nice. Knew these babies would come in handy for something someday.
Did we do it for, like, wrenching?
Well, the 7/8, yeah. The 255, 256, not so much.
Yeah, that one actually doesn't have a whole lot. Gotcha.
Anything I can help you with?
Any illegal booze?
Just so happens to do. Would you like some of it?
Yes, please. Charles produces a crate of booze from his desk and hands it to you with a wink.
Purely for medicinal purposes, of course.
Oh, of course. Thanks, Charles. Nothing right now, Charles. We're good. Give me just a sec. I want to see if people are already pulling in. Okay, yeah, people are pulling in, so I gotta go. We'll uncurse this next week.
Alright.
I think finishing at I just beat the shit out of a super boss.
Yeah, that's a good time to bow out.
That's a good time. I want to thank all of you for being here, and thank you so much for just letting me entertain you in your homes. I hope you had a lot of fun today. You come on down. You come on down. Next, you come on down tomorrow. We'll be doing some more fun things. I hope.
One always hopes.
With that being said, you guys have yourself a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night, y'all.
Bye.
Goodbye.